Hello, stream. How are you doing
Hello.
today? I see the assassins failed.
What a surprise, considering my goon should have killed you 8 minutes ago.
So what's the plan for the day?
We do what we do every night: deliver cargo.
I
For
think
Pinky, for Pinky in the Grange.
What am I?
Um, I think Pinky and the Brain were the only two main characters for that specific show. I
Unless you
don't know.
count that weird reboot that went on for a little while. You know, the fucking Animaniacs one. I don't think I ever finished watching that.
I did not either.
Kind of just didn't have the same charm that the original had.
No, I'll tell you what didn't have the same. Maybe it wasn't the same charm because I never was into it in the first place a whole lot. Rocco's Modern Life, that like reboot movie thing was terrible.
Oh God! No, don't even.
I remember
That's
seeing the
a
original,
problem.
but what was so bad about the remake?
It was a movie, Simon.
It was
Oh,
a
I thought
movie
that.
continuation.
Oh, I thought they actually started rebooted the show, but I didn't know it was a movie. But what was so bad about it?
It was
Well,
boring.
boring, yes, but more specifically, so one of the problems is that a large chunk of the movie was just taken up by, and then they're in modern times. Look, cell phones and a Starbucks, which ironically immediately dated it.
Yeah.
And then there was some pandering, which didn't help either. So yeah, it kind of just ended up being like, hey, you know that Invader Zim movie that you guys released that was way better? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe just keep doing that.
Yeah, the Invader
Yeah.
Zim one. We watched the Rocco's Modern Life one first. It sucked. We're like, Then we watched the Invader Zim one like the next week, and we're like, oh my god, that was so much better.
Yep.
I actually want to watch that. I had never actually got to see it.
You should.
It's very good.
I heard there was like a small complaint about like what was the kid's name? The guy who was always rivaling him.
Did?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there like a complaint about his art style being different?
I mean, there was a minor complaint about the entire show's art style being kind of different, but it's one of those things where, yeah, it's different, but I don't feel like it's a detriment to it.
It's also like 20 years later. It felt a little bit different, but you can tell they were using different like programs for the animation now.
Yeah, last one was in the 90s, wasn't it?
No, 2000s.
Was it?
It was never a 90s show.
It
I
must
don't
have
know,
been very
something
early.
about the art style just makes me think more 90s.
I remember like just like the whole thing, like Nickelodeon's all was like, oh, the guy who actually like makes this series is absolutely bad shit insane. We're not gonna make anymore.
Because it's good. Yeah, it ran from 2001 to 2006.
Oh, I didn't realize it ran that long. I thought it ran like 2 years.
Well, here's the thing. It only had 2 seasons.
And yet it made as much of an impact as it did. Funny how that is.
Small shows can have that. Also, let's see. When the fuck... Okay, first season originally aired 2001 to 2002. Season 2 aired in 2006 to 2006. Yeah, that was a 5-year gap between season 1 and season 2.
I mean, I know the guy behind it, like he does a manga too. I think. I remember like the kids. Well, I know
Mango.
I know he does do a manga, but I don't know like.
You
I
mean
forget what the
comic
name-
book?
No, I could have swore he's Japanese.
I'm turning off my engine. I'm turning off my lights. I'm kicking Simon from the game.
He's mean to me. They hate me. They hate me because they knew it was right. I'm just kidding. No, I always thought
You're
that he was.
actually really not.
Simon,
Hey, Simon. No. Before you say anything, Moisen, Simon, do you know what the creator's actual name is?
Echo, it's been so long, I've forgotten.
So, Moisen, would you like to tell him?
Simon, his name is very, very Japanese. I hope you'll be able to understand this. It's very Japanese. Jonen Vasquez.
Yeah, it is Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese from Mexico.
You know, he had a really good life over there in Japan. Parents moved there at a young age.
Yeah, he's a fucking. He's an. I don't actually know his history. I don't know if he's old school.
Soad.
Huh?
I was saying hi to Soad. Sorry, I have stream chat people.
Yeah, unlike me. I can't remember if his family was immigrants or if they were like before California became a thing.
I have no idea. All I know is make good show.
Either way, he's Mexican basically.
And he made interesting comments.
Just say he's Mexican. He might not even be Mexican. He might be Puerto Rican or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Spanish.
He's
Some
south
kind-
of the border.
No, Hispanic. Some sort of Hispanic. Or maybe Spanish. True.
Well, like I said, just anything south of the border.
Only south.
Yes, he's from Canada.
Yeah, to the north, the Mexican Canadians, you know about them, eh?
I meant more like actual Spain is not south from here, but all right.
Well, you don't talk about Spain.
Spain is indeed south from where you are, though, Ethel.
No, I don't think that's entirely correct, and I think you're omitting
Echo.
a detail.
No, Echo, it's a very warm place compared to your area. It is closer to the equator than you are.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to see where it is on the
I'm
equatorial
gonna
line.
have to look up a global map.
I'm opening Google Maps right now.
I think
Is-
Echo's more closer to, like, the same latitude and longitude as, like, Britain.
Yeah, Eckel. Okay, I'm below Spain, but Eckel is above Spain. And I think
Where's-
Simon, you're at the same level as Spain.
Oh no, I'm Spain.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, by the way. If you look at the globe, Europe is basically at like most of mainland Europe is level with Canada for us over here.
Actually, ooh. Where? Okay, so Salt Lake City's right there.
Like if you draw a line from Italy to the United States, do you know where Rome is in comparison to America?
Is there any global map that also has the state lines?
Just look on Google Maps. If you zoom out, it'll show you all those state lines. Simon, I ask you a question. Simon, are you there?
He's dead.
1 second.
Well, you can see 1 second.
So,
Sorry, I was flushing the toilet, and I did not want the sound of flushing toilet in the background.
Well, you
of
could
the
just
screen.
said, give me a minute. But instead you're like, I'm just going to take a shit on stream. Thank you.
I have been for 10 minutes.
Content. Where do you think Rome is in comparison to the United States?
That's a good question.
No, I'm asking, where do
Actually-
you think?
actually, Moisen, where I am, practically, if you go straight line across the planet, practically lines up as a straight line through the halfway point of Spain.
So he's right.
Oh, I thought you were further north. Yeah.
No, I am not. No one lives up there, Moisen.
Yeah,
That's all like snow resorts.
that's just where the moose lives.
I mean, probably. Some weird shit here, man. Anyway, point is, I was right. Moisen was wrong.
What were we right about again? Simon, you haven't answered. Answer me.
What was the question?
His brain. I said, where do you think, if you were to drag a line from Rome to the United States, where Rome would be?
I think maybe it would line up with North Carolina.
It lines up with Michigan.
Michigan?
Yes.
That's weird. Now
It
that I did
it's
not.
like just a little bit north of Chicago,
Chicago.
which is Illinois, of course, but for some reason the Michigan state capital of Detroit is not shown when I zoom out
What?
far enough.
Wait a second. The nation capital? I'm sorry, not the nation capital. The state capital of Michigan is Detroit?
Ah, yes. It is no longer Washington, D.C. It is now Detroit.
Detroit runs America.
Well, we're doomed.
I mean, they can't do much worse.
I've been to Detroit. I do not like
Continue with trying to bully me. You got unhappy. I said the state capital of Michigan was Detroit.
it. Who did? Eckel?
What? What's going on?
Oh God, I all of my friends are actually idiots.
Well, that's why you hang out with us, isn't it?
I know you all make me look better.
The whole reason.
What is that tactic? That actually reminds me of a tactic, but I can't remember what it is.
You mean
Where you have like a friend that is noticeably less attractive than you, and so you take them with you to bars and stuff to make people be more inclined to hit on you?
Yeah.
It's not a wingman, it's something else.
It can be wingman, I think.
A butterface?
No. A wingman is one that's like intentionally going like, hey, look at how great this guy is. No. I almost fell off.
I think all wingmen can be good wingmen, including the ugly ones.
But it's a different tactic. It's not one where the person's intentionally helping you. It's one that it's like...
Yes, this person looks better in comparison.
And you're just inviting them along for that reason.
Yeah.
But they think you're actually hanging out.
Yeah.
So it's an intentional wingman.
I like how Simon just torpedoed the joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm not all here in the head today.
Where are you,
I'm
then?
never all here.
Somewhere at Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Road. He's thinking about food again.
I'm actually uncomfortably full because I just got done from eating there.
And yet he's still thinking about food.
Because I'm in pain.
Wonder if I could
Food
fit
pain.
more food in my body.
Fuck it. I knew it. It's a fake tree.
Oh, I hate those fake trees.
I don't like 100% natural, real American trees.
They taste better.
Uh-huh. Been watching some absolute garbage yesterday when I was like, I was just hanging out before bed. I was watching Big Timber, I think it's called. It's
Mother...
That is.
More ants. Ah! There's
You
just
know that-
ants everywhere.
You know that ad for Ant-Man? Oh. That,
No, I'm telling my story. People are yelling about ants and stuff as they're going crazy. I don't care. The TV show American Timber. I was watching Big Timber. I was watching it last night about it. People on Vancouver Island about doing timber logging stuff, and it's just like, geez, this guy's an asshole.
I have no context, but it sounds right.
Yeah, just like the main character guy. Here's the best part for me, at least. So they hired this chick to do welding work for some things, and he was being a pedantic bitch about what they did and how they did it. They're like the show's supposed to be about him being how he's a nice, hard-working guy and all that, but his thing was like, Jesus, guy, you're just a fucking. You just got mad and fired someone because they didn't do the exact thing you wanted them to do, even though you should hire a professional and try and, like, maybe care what they think about the thing. No, you didn't. They didn't do it how I wanted it, so that means it was wrong.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Like
So-
one of those people.
What they wanted them to do is they wanted them to cut metal with a saw, but it was a big-ass metal pipe. Here's the thing. If you're cutting, like, quarter to half-inch metal with a saw, you'll be there all goddamn fucking day. Saws, it depends, but usually saws are pretty slow. The good thing about saws is they're very accurate cuts. So he got mad at the lady for using a torch instead of a saw, and it's like, dude, you're asking her to cut, like, 5 feet worth of metal per end on, like, 8 fucking pontoons. She's going to use a torch, because a torch is way fucking faster. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the kind of saw, maybe he has a super awesome saw that can somehow cut through metal super fast or something, but if you were to tell me to cut through that shit with a saw, I'd say fuck off. I'm using the torch because the torch is going to take like a quarter of the time.
Why is he
But
micro?
if you really need it to be that accurate, can't you just, like, use the torch to cut it off a little bit further than you need it and then just sand it down?
No, that's the thing. It didn't have to have a good edge at all. It literally was just about speed. He was saying
then
he
who
wants
cares?
it done fast, but then he's like, I want you to use a saw instead. But a saw takes longer, if you know anything about welding. And then he's like,
I mean, you know anything about welding, and it sounds like it would take longer.
because like a torch just blasts straight through the fucking metal, because it literally melts it. A saw has to send the blade in there and slowly cut away at the metal. Torch, you can just like fucking crank that shit up and go,
Is he just an idiot?
and just fucking circle around and you're done in like a minute.
It probably is. Son.
He probably is. He's a logger, and he's like, oh, I'm going to tell the welder lady how to do that. Then he fired her because she wasn't at the job site, because like it didn't make any goddamn sense besides just he was looking for a reason to fire her. So he went out to collect a bunch of material. At least that's what the show, at least that's how it looks from the show side of things. It looks like he went out to collect a bunch of material, and he was going to be gone for most of the day, and he got back.
Gone for most of the day.
Yeah, and he came back to the job site, and she wasn't there because guess what? It's not fun to wait around for 6 hours for your fucking the person that hired you just to go and dick around so you can be there for an hour or two. And so he fired the professional welder and instead got 2 bumfucks that he has hired that work for him that just like run the saw to go like mess with the metal. And they barely were able to do it.
Do you think he just got rid of her because like, oh, she's a woman?
No, I think he just got rid of her because he didn't like that she wasn't there at his beck and call, and that
And
she
wasn't doing
did
everything
something.
the way he wanted it.
Yeah, and that she wasn't doing it exactly how he wanted it done.
In other words, it was a power thing and nothing else.
I
Why-
entirely believe it was that.
Why does he have such a fat ego? Just do your damn job.
Because everyone who runs businesses have to have a big fat ego.
Pretty much. Pat, speaking of workplace whammons, though, I don't suppose you two heard about the stuff coming out and the legalities and the lawsuits against Blizzard.
Nope.
No.
Would you like to?
Just give us a little rundown of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm interested because I'm ready to hear the collapse of Blizzard that's coming. I'm preparing myself for it.
Well, the skinny is that the state of California has issued a big old lawsuit against Activision Blizzard having to do with workplace. What's the wording? It's some sort of bad workplace, and specifically, it notes shit such as the environment of the office.
Hostile workplace. Is that it?
What? No, not hostile. I want to say misogynistic workplace, but I don't think that's the actual
That's
term.
not a real thing. That's like, that would be part of hostile
here's-
workplace.
What I don't know. What the point is that the place apparently has a rat boy nature to it, where they are regularly doing shit like cube crawls, where the men working there seem to regularly come in drunk and then go from cubicle to cubicle harassing the female employees. And it went as far as to point out that on a company trip of some kind, there was a female employee that, due to the stresses, etc., of the shit going on there, actually killed herself. So, yeah, there's a lot going on with all that, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it sure would be nice if the whole company would just kind of deflate and then fall into a trash can.
I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with you. Ever since they got bought out by Activision, it seems like they've become a soulless husk of what they used to be.
You know, just like EA.
Well, the thing is, like, they were like a really good company, but the thing is, like, all the nerds that used to work there, that used to be there for like the good golden days of Blizzard, they just slowly started removing it and started putting in Activision, pieces of scum, and that's basically what most of the environment is now. And didn't they like do like a mass firing within the past year? Like they got really good profits, and yet they just fired a mass.
Remember, there was the whole controversy that happened a few months ago when the Activision CEO came out and was like, "I need more money," and even like the board of directors were saying, "This is actually way too much money you're getting for this."
And then they approved it anyway.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that like a good portion of like the old staff for Blizzard actually did like join like their own company, but I forget what the name of it was.
Doesn't surprise me at all. That's what happens usually. It's like they get bought out by someone. This is the process I said before the last stream, I think. Where like, company gets bought out and they just keep putting shitty people in charge because the main company doesn't care about the products anymore. They care about market segment and money. And if they can hire a psychopath that does it good, then good enough.
Well, I didn't expect my my little adventure to go well, but I didn't quite expect it to go this poorly. I'm just gonna hop out of the vehicle real quick, and you guys can take turns looking at exactly the situation I've gotten myself into.
Oh no, where is he?
I see him. It's in Black River. I see. Eckel, I do not believe this was a smart decision.
No shit.
Simon, do you see it?
I see it, but I'm ready to hop in your grave.
Your
Right.
grave.
All right, let's go. Hop into the corpse of Eckel. Eckel, what the hell did you do?
Well, you see, I drove directly off the mountain.
No, hold on. I can explain this better. Eckel took a calculated risk, okay? But he's also very bad at math.
That's pretty bad, Eckel. It's actually pretty painful. Ah, I see. Moisen is making his way up the cliff.
I gotta bring a fuel recovery for my truck. Also, I need some more power.
I do wish that I could recover vehicles from the map.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of a kind of just only tedious and nothing else thing when you're just like, oh, I just want to go recover that, but I have to go in the vehicle first.
I feel like the recover option was a map function in the last game. The last 2 games.
Oh, was it another one of those?
But we did play in hard mode, so I don't think it was available for us.
Yeah, it was not.
That just seems like a not fun experience.
Oh, it was fun. God, he's gonna hit me.
You in the road.
You're mean.
What's new?
I need repairs. Get out of my way.
Well, get out of my way. Why did you get the repair rack?
Because it causes me to flip easier.
Your center of gravity's that bad.
No, I just feel like... No, I feel like when
Oh
it does...
God! Help! Oh, my
Oh, Jesus! It's possessed! It's possessed!
I don't know what's going on.
Oh
but it
God,
sounds
help me,
entertaining.
Moisen! It's attacking me.
Well, thankfully it was caught on stream, so I can make a clip of that.
Did you catch all of that?
I caught a lot of it.
Oh God, that was bad.
Is it akin to the bridge that was violently shooting logs into the air? Is it akin to the bridge that was violent?
Oh, I've yet to see that clip you sent me. I need to watch that thing.
no.
Oh, jeez!
Oh, I don't know if
Gravity's
you
that
can,
bad.
Moisen.
Is that bad?
Huh?
Why is
That
it-
recording
I just
might
feel
be
like-
gone.
No, I feel like when it
Oh
does...
God! Help! Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus!
See how damaged this thing is. It's bad.
No, I just
Moisen,
feel-
I don't have a premium account on
No, I
Pixel.
just feel-
Those,
no,
that
I
shit
feel
only
like when-
stays
Oh
for
God!
3 days.
Help! Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Jesus! It's possessed! It's possessed!
I don't know.
I'm gonna title
Oh
this
God!
Demon.
The poor Hummer.
Do you want me to bring a repair thing over for your Hummer as well?
That would be a good idea. Probably a very good idea.
I'm just driving right now.
The
There you
Hummer
go.
does not. I'm gonna pull this off right here.
Yep,
There we go.
what I thought.
Yeah, the Hummer is it's seen better days.
So I posted the clip. I called you see it.
I'm actually gonna watch it because it was actually pretty funny.
Sorry, I have to mute 3 separate things to watch clips over here. So yes, I watched, but it was fun.
Phony.
It was fun. But no, as far as the thing I was trying to get you to watch, yeah, no, that's gone.
No.
So now the only people who know of it and remember it all would be me and me mum. That's it. Everyone else didn't get to see it if they weren't there. And that's why you should be watching both of our streams at the same time.
Maybe I should.
Boys, and I'm very glad you captured that. It was actually really funny.
As usual, I'm the one who has to take care of everything here.
Yes.
All right, so let's go to the other map and do some stuff.
Doing stuff sounds fun.
I think it's unhappy about that trailer in the back. Hold on. Let me detach. All right. Thank you, Moise.
Best part is you don't even need that trailer now because you have me.
Yes, you are the gas tank. Oh god, here comes the bat out of hell. And we go. We're back.
You know what I find weird?
What?
So, I don't know what rank you guys are right now, but I'm already ranked 30, and I have been for a little bit. But it's apparently the max rank, and we've barely even completed, like, I'd say we've only really completed close enough to 100% of one map.
I swear it feels like that, I don't remember going from anywhere from 20 to 30. It feels like I jumped from level 20 to level 30, to me at least.
Yeah, it was a thing.
'Cause I remember the slow grind up from, like, level 0 up to level 12 or so, but then it just started shooting up real fast.
And let's see if we can make this work.
But it's kind of like I said, I think I said that, like, it seems like the leveling is a bit wonky, where, like, you get it pretty early. Like, once you reach a certain level, you've plateaued.
Yeah.
Because then everything's just unlocked.
Oop. That was... Oh, there we go. Wee! Ah, wee! Wee! Oh.
My vehicles are starting to act weird.
What's good for you?
I'm gonna teleport to another part of the map here. Just try something. Hey,
Like
I found
to
your Tuz.
mention a funny thing, Echo. I'm looking at your stream announcement thing. The preview pic is the one of you being stuck in the rock.
That's appropriate. Ow. Come on. Come on.
Ugh.
Come on. What? What's your deal? Come on. Seriously?
My vehicle's acting kind of funky wonky.
Is your vehicle acting sus?
Something like that. Hold on.
Ow. Yeah.
My poor Hummer looks like the shit just got kicked out of it.
Oh, there's a Hummer. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
By the way, Echo, I got to the end of season 2 of Beastars, and I was not impressed.
Didn't like it?
I was not impressed. Alright, this is just weird now. Boys, can you come over here and take a look at this? See if I'm nuts, because something is not. Something is bad over here. I'm gonna go jump into your Tuz.
I'm here.
Alright. See if you can winch my bandit to my my other boy there, my Hummer,
Yeah.
and see if you can pull them.
Yeah.
And it's having no issues.
No issues for me.
That is really strange. Like the other vehicle, the Hummer, it will not budge if I try to pull it. It feels like I'm trying to pull a piece of like a neutron star. It's really strange.
Get out of my car.
Alright, I'm gonna jump back into my bandit. What? Maybe you might have fixed it. Let's see.
Of course I fixed it.
Nope, can't even tether it.
Can you turn on the engine on or something?
Yeah, can you turn on the engine on?
Oh, let me just drop off the gas tank. Maybe it's causing a glitch. This game feels like it's a lot more buggy than the other one too.
I will agree with that.
Alright, so I got rid of the gas tank and it's fine now. So apparently the gas tank is cursed. However, I do not have an option to turn my Hummer on and off and help tug it around. That's just missing now. Alright, Moisen, so what are we going to do today?
Look around, look at your tasks, my friend. I know you have to pick up oil barrels, and also you have to deliver wood.
Wood.
So the other day I was listening to Seepage. Because why not, you know?
What?
Listening to Seepage.
Like there was a pipe near you and you were listening to it slowly
No,
spill out?
it's a band name. Stands for anal seepage.
It makes him happy.
Yeah. Put me in a graveyard. So I mean, it's the song from Hypnospace Outlaw that was on Zane's page. It sounds like Limp Bizkit.
And then he died.
You spoilers!
Spoilers!
Speaking of which, do you want to go into detail about the season 2 of the Beastars? Because I don't care about it.
I mean...
I've said before, and I'll say always, I don't give a shit about spoilers. I don't understand spoiler culture and why people get angry about it.
Well, maybe it's because they want to be surprised when something happens in a movie.
I just said I don't understand that. The part don't you understand?
I don't know, I guess you're just dumb.
It's fine, Simon. Just we put the spoiler tag right here for anyone who cares about season 2 of Beastars, and then you can...
Spoiler tag! Corone dies.
Wait, like the VTuber?
Yeah. They show up in Beastars and they die. It was a really weird scene. It was like, why is there a VTuber dog here? She's like half human. I thought the thing was like these are beasts. But no, then she shows up and then she gets shot with a shotgun. And it's just like...
Shows up and goes, Yubi.
Yeah, and then just like... No! No, all I can think of now is when your friend shows you a new VTuber. Oh, Mr. Squeaker, Squeaker! Ah! Ah! Oh, that...
The funny thing is, I showed that to Rexy, and Rexy was like, "Oh, what's this cute thing you sent me?" And they're like, "What the heck is this I'm watching?" They're like, "What the actual hell did you make me watch?"
Yeah, that's what most people say about VTubers.
Oh no, poor Goblin.
Yeah.
So anyways, no, Season 2 was not as good as Season 1 in my opinion. Like, it's kind of weird, but like, The basic premise is like, oh, there's carnivores and oh, there's herbivores and like, there's a little bit of tension because of that, and like, but the thing is, if you're a carnivore and you eat meat, you get like super beefed up strong, like you're on steroids type. So this whole thing is taking place, and like one of their friends got eaten, and in this season, you actually learned out who ate them.
Yeah, learned out.
Yes, you learned out. And the thing is that at the very end, you have the main character, who is a wolf, and you also have, I guess you could say it's like his friend, who's a deer, like a very important deer. And the deer's like, I will sacrifice my leg for you to eat so that you may have the strength to defeat him. And they battle for like 3 minutes after he eats this meat, which, by the way, he has sworn never to eat meat in his entire life. And like he battles the other guy who killed their mutual friend, and then he's like, oh, hey, it's midnight on New Year's. I guess I won. And then he lets his friend live. He lets this guy live, even though like he killed their mutual friend.
Wait, midnight on New Year's?
Yes. He's like, oh. Yes.
Explain the significance.
I don't know. I guess they're like, oh, it's New
Asian.
Year's. Yeah, it's Asia.
Oh, so this is dumb.
Yes, it was very dumb, and my wife and me were both like, this is really stupid. We don't like this. Genuinely annoyed. So yeah, season 2, B-Stars, garbage, stinky poo-poo.
We parked their fucking shit car in the middle of the road.
What I'm
That would
hearing
be me.
is that I was justified in not watching.
Yes, actually, I do need my vehicle.
Engine on winch truck? I'm not winched to anything. What are you fucking talking about? Game?
Hey, bro, you gotta follow. Oh, go, guys. I'm scared. Dr. Fresh. Let's go with Dr. Fresh. That looks right. Hello. Hello, friend. I'm being tortured by my friends. They're being very mean to me.
What's going on?
Someone follow.
Oh. That was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Your life is...
Blumpy, one of the people I follow, they it's on another server. They like have their thing whenever anyone subscribes or follows. They're like, blank person made a massive mistake. It's like, why would you do this? Why would you follow me? It's about my thoughts too.
That's actually pretty funny. I wish that Blumpy would actually hang out with us. He seems like a very nice, chill dude.
My assumption is that he would not care for Goblin.
You know, here's the thing. For what I will say, Bumpy's cool, but I don't think he's our kind of person.
He's not like our kind of cool.
Yeah.
He'd come here and he'd be like, I hate these people.
I just don't think he has the same... Like, there are people that you can have, like... You can talk to, and you can, like, have, like, oh, hey, I'm having fun with this person, but at the same time, you're like, yeah, we don't share the same kind of, like, comedy opinions, I guess. Like, I don't think he finds the same things funny that we find funny.
Yeah,
I believe the technical term you are looking for, Moisen, is chemistry.
Yeah, we don't have the right chemistry. I'm a bit like nitroglycerin. He's like, I don't know, methane gas.
I was literally about to say farts, and you then ended up going with an alternative term.
I should be making my way to the... I almost did it very bad.
I was going to say, you stopped. That usually indicates.
Oh,
I almost made a very severe mistake there, friends, but I thankfully did not.
Or he is Moisen.
The Parosin This Parison has a thing where if you donate bits of random turns, their truck and someone was going around a hole in Ice Lake and donated, and well, you can probably guess what happened.
What?
I'm parsing that. Yeah, they said that if you don't, someone apparently if you donate to them, they'll randomly turn their truck, and they just drove into an ice lake because they got money.
But also, by the way, especially Simon.
Yes.
Especially Simon. So there's this truck I've been driving for a bit here called the Tega. You should try it.
Think I might like it.
It seems to handle pretty well.
Listen, I never said I wasn't incompetent, but Jesus fucking Christ, that was bad.
What?
You'll see it. You'll have to deal with it's the best part. Eventually you have to deal with it, Simon. But for now, you'll not know what I've done.
That's a threatening aura. You know what sucks is I actually really like driving in the first person, but in order to get my avatar pointed the right way, I have to literally rotate it around every time, and I don't enjoy doing that.
Wait, what do you mean rotate around every time?
Well, because I turn the avatar around.
Why don't you make another scene for it?
What?
Can you not set up a scene so that, like, it just rotates your avatar?
As far as I'm aware, no. Now, there might be some kind of advanced technique to do so, but as I have virtually no one who would know these things to talk to...
You have me.
We don't exist, Moisen.
Yeah, we don't.
Well,
Also,
I mean,
I need your help.
you know how I would do so in VC Face?
I don't know specifically about VC Face, but I can almost guarantee, because other people have presets for stuff like that, don't they?
So I've heard, but I have no idea how. And I remember there are other VTubery programs, so VC Face is just the cheapo free one that you can get if you're poor.
Okay, question: when you're doing the avatar rotate thing, do you have to do anything in the OBS settings at all?
No.
Okay.
All OBS sees it as is a window with a transparent background.
Moisen, the difficulty modifier needs your help.
I see. What have you done now?
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the bandit undone.
Undone.
Well, if you want to like remove it from this mortal plane, I can help you do that easily.
Needs help, Moisen.
He dropped his cream kit.
Seems clean. What?
Bill.
Okay, what if I do this? You're gonna winch to the middle point, okay? Can you winch to the middle point?
To the top middle point, yeah. Or wait, should I get the bottom middle of the wedge point and you get the top one, and we can just kind of like counter it out? And
You
it'll
can't winch
fix
two
itself?
things to one truck, Simon. You should know this. We've played this game for like 50 hours now.
All right, I got the top. Say when.
Winch.
He's helping though.
Come on. Come on. Yay, I survived. It makes no sense. Okay, now. How many hours have we played? Nearly 80.
That's
Wow.
a lot.
That's as many as 2 cakes.
Here's a question. Okay, here's what I want you to do, okay?
Yes. I'll put on these lights. They're important.
They are.
I put
I
on
know.
the blinky alert emergency lights.
I was gonna say, I knew you did that even without fucking looking. Speak of which. Oh, okay, good. Mine are on.
Yes, boys.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to go to the bandit.
I guess you want to release the winch.
Oh, are you winched on winch?
Alright. Alright, I'm in the bandit.
Can you activate the winch?
Yes.
Ow.
Up, up, up. Come on. Come on.
Ow.
Come on, you big bitch. Damn it.
That was a poor choice. You should have, when you remember winch up, turn on your engine and start driving so you don't just fall straight back over.
I was trying to do that. Sort of. Being dumb. I just let go. Yeah.
Here. What about... I got a really shitty view of you from here. Is that you?
Better.
Yeah. Okay. Pull.
Well, this is problematic. I think Pixel's servers might be having trouble.
Oh no.
I saw you loading there for a minute. You're driving off currently.
Who? Echo?
Echo, yeah. Are you pulling, Simon?
Yeah, nothing's happened. Maybe you gotta reposition this thing.
Oh, okay, it's back.
What about this? Try this. The best part is we had it that first time.
Yeah. I'm a walking basket of mistakes.
Basket
Alright.
of steaks?
A walking basket of mistakes.
No, I heard steaks. Steaks.
There we go. Alright, I'm a basket of steaks.
Yeah, see?
No,
Texas
get back.
Roadhouse.
Get away. Get away. We're trying to get you in the bandit. Pull.
1 second. Ah, ants. Alright, I'm back.
You really need to take care of that problem.
Well, I keep killing them as they come in. Oh, there's more. Oh, die. Get out of here. Get. It's like 30
Simon,
ants.
Preventative
Like
measures.
30 ants!
You need to take preventative measures, not just fucking go, I'll kill them as they come
I've
in.
been fighting ants for the past 3 days.
I sprayed them.
Ow.
Do I might need to get the big thing of poison.
Just spray yourself with poison.
Just be careful about where you put it, because you don't need the rabbit doing anything with it.
Yeah, I don't want the rabbit getting high or something off of the drugs.
No, being high is not the concern.
Okay,
All
pull.
right.
Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, Pinewood Express, I have to go over there, then to the church.
Nope.
Inside church.
Here's the weird thing. There's no wait when you do this, I just noticed.
What do you mean?
Like, when you're doing the pulling, there is no, like, response from me whatsoever.
That's weird.
Pull.
Flippy. I have done it. I have reached the peak performance.
Okay, pull.
Oh.
Pull.
I am. Yes, I can just pull harder. I can press the F button harder, and it just pulls even harder.
Repress it again to make sure it's actually pressed. Maybe I'll try the front.
You know, if you want to try the Hummer, be my guest. Oh. Up. Oh.
He's cooming.
Once again, I saved my friends.
Thank you, Martha.
So what were you trying to do? Oh, you're trying to
I'm
get the
trying
oil
to
barrels.
Yeah. Just restore train.
Mud up or shut up.
Oh, you like my little thing I put on there?
Shit.
Goblin hates it.
No, I found an upgrade that apparently no one
I don't...
bought.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't know how this has happened, but this has happened.
By the way, in case anyone cares, that was for the Fleet Star.
Okay. You missed the. You gotta see. You think I could come over here and take a look?
I am busy.
Echo, this is funny.
Cool. That
Echo,
doesn't
look at my
change much.
stream. Just do that real quick.
I literally can't.
Okay, just know this. I have somehow buried the nose of my truck into the dirt.
He is sticking ass up out of the mud.
That
All
was
right, well,
certainly a thing.
I thank you, Moise. I appreciate it. One thing I don't like about this vehicle is it definitely is top heavy.
Back to my journey.
Shit. God damn it.
I see that, Simon.
I'm fine. There's no issues here. There's no problems whatsoever. I am fit as a fiddle.
Doesn't look that way from the map.
For the camera game, it's very useful.
When it wants to be.
That was a sarcastic comment, actually.
That was actually a very sarcastic response from me, Echo.
Didn't register.
Oh no, he has the autismus. He can't read me.
Or alternatively, I don't have that superpower from the new Life is Strange game.
God, Life is Strange. Seems like such a bad game.
Bad game series.
Yeah.
Is that the one where the girl is like sees a tornado in the future?
Yes.
Something happens.
Ross Scott did a video on it, and it did not look interesting. And it only sealed my opinion that it did not look interesting, because I already thought it didn't look interesting.
It's a teeny angst game about a series of games where the protagonist progressively gets worse superpowers.
And also, it's like, I'm in high school, even though this is very obviously college. Also, I love the thing of, like, I don't know what it was. I have no clue the context of this, but I remember seeing on Twitter someone like, Life is Strange is such a good game with great theming and character development. Like the time where the main character says, thank God after everything has happened, Ellie and her dad are still around. Then her dad leaves and immediately gets in a car wreck and dies.
Game, I don't know how I'm supposed to get that thing down there, Moise. My crane will not reach from up here.
Trent, go to a different vehicle. Let me try.
Okay, let me do that.
10:30.
Give me a second. All right, Moisen, it's all you. Yeah, that's not a very friendly spot, is it?
I got it.
What? What? You got the anchors on that thing, right? How did you reach it?
What have I said before, Simon? What do I always say about my life?
You got a big dick.
I am a god.
Yep, watching it. It's hovering. Going up. Well, I'll be damned. Well, shit, he did it.
It's really hard being a god.
Yep, he did it. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. Thank you, Moisen.
You're
Let's
welcome.
see. Get cargo, restore train, get the hell out of here.
You don't want to come this way, by the way. You want to go back the way you came, because this way is very tight.
That's kind of my idea to begin with, but alright.
Do I still want to take this one?
Yeah, random comment, though, because I mentioned it earlier. Hypnospace Outlaw is a very good game.
Very underrated, I'd say. It does seem like a Ross Scott type of game, though, doesn't it?
Maybe a little bit.
You know, I know you like to do some reading occasionally there, Moisen and all, but remember that time Ross Scott suggested the Rendezvous with Rama?
Yeah.
You ever read the book?
No. It's on my list, though.
It's actually a pretty short read, but like it was actually pretty damn good. I liked it.
I have no opinions.
I have no clue. For all I know, Echo would hate it.
Probably. I hate most things.
Remember one time Echo said he liked something, I got very concerned.
Yeah, me too. I think that was both of us, Moisen.
The left, left, down the road, left, right, left, right.
Oh my god, there's more ants. Ugh. There's just so many dead ants here now.
So many snacks.
I mean, they taste like lemons.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, ants taste like lemons.
Echo, he's devolved to eating the ants now. I think he needs help.
I think he needed help a while ago. There's a dog.
Saw a wolf?
Brown.
When will you ants learn? I keep killing all your sisters. Go away.
Sisters.
Yes, they're all sisters. I mean, they taste like lemons.
I'm gonna see the dog.
I'm sorry?
The stream delay.
Yeah, ants taste like lemons. Echo, you do know that ants, you know how
Echo,
they work as far as the colony is
to eating
concerned,
the
right?
ants now. I think he needs help.
I think he needed help a while ago.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that's a
dog.
fucking dog. Oh, that's scary. They just phase out of existence.
Yeah,
They're
so
literally JPEG dogs. Like the one from Ace Combat.
I'm glad I haven't gone crazy and I'm not seeing fake dogs in the fucking roads.
Do you think holographic technology will ever get to the point where people start pranking people by actually just putting holograms like that just in the road?
Yeah. And they go to jail.
I mean, yes, of course.
illegal use of hologram.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, putting up a fake fucking thing in the road, making people think there's an issue there, but there really isn't.
And then, you know, the guy responsible as he's being handcuffed and taken away would just be like, it's just a prank, bro.
It was just a joke, man. It was just a joke. Just a prank, bro.
They're dead, but it's just a joke.
The car flipped 57 times and they shot out of the front window into a Denny's restaurant, but you know.
Yeah, 3 kids were in the back and none survived.
It's just a joke.
It just keeps escalating.
I don't
The
even
car
understand what
crashed
just
with
happened
orphanage,
here.
and orphanage caught on fire. It's just a prank.
Just a prank, bro. What happened, Wizen?
I like smacked the guardrail, alright? That seems fine. But then my truck started vibrating onto its side and destroyed all of its wheels.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, I've had stuff like that happen, Wizen. It's not fun.
Not a great plan. Right and left.
Hey, let me tell a dad story, Simon.
Yay.
Sure.
So, okay, so my dad this morning had to go to the eye doctor, and so my mom drove him. And they were gone for like 5 hours this morning. And this was, of course, during when the whole thing was happening. Did you hear about that, Nicole? Like, the fucking... Apparently AT&T has been having nationwide issues today.
I mean, you made a brief mention of it in the general chat, but that's about all I've heard.
Yeah, a couple of our customers called in and said, hey, our internet and phones aren't working. And I'm like, call AT&T.
They're like, why are you calling me?
Yeah, it's like, why are you calling? Look on your bill, look for the number. I don't know nothing about internet outages. Especially for AT&T. Local telecom. We have some connections there, but I don't know shit about AT&T. We don't know anybody there. But, yeah, so they went out there to go to the eye doctor. My mom had to drive him, of course, because he had to get his eyes dilated and he couldn't drive back. And my dad was like, hey, to my mom, is like, we need to go to the store. We need to go to Sam's Club and buy a mat. And she's like, okay, alright, we'll go there after the eye doctor. Go there, can't find the mat, and he's angry because he can't see, because you know Sam's Club's big, and he's got his eyes all fucked up. He's like, where's the mats? I can't find the mats!
So mad.
Always mad.
I think sometimes I just think your dad is just a human shrew.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
This meteorological data one, yeah, this requires you do it in first person.
Is it a challenge?
It's a speedy one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of the challenges require stuff like first person. I saw that.
But why?
Difficulty.
That's I don't care for that.
Any more ants? Yeah, one more. You die. And now just looking over my shoulder every few minutes to kill ants.
You really need to get that taken care of.
You really need to get some antipsychotic, Simon.
Antipsychotics.
The goblin jokes grow.
No.
Do I just have to ban both of you from this?
In fact, you could say that instead of growing, they're more like on a short list.
I'm going into my thing, kick goblin.
Ban goblin.
Remove goblin from friends list. Block him. Still shows up to invite game. Invite goblin again, even though he's banned.
He's in the ban list. I guess I should invite him. No, what I really need to do is I need to find some boric acid. That'll do the trick.
Boric.
Like if you want to get rid of ants, that's a great way to get rid of ants.
Do you want us to get ants? Because this is how you get ants.
Now I have to kill the ants.
I need to watch more Archer. I haven't seen Archer in a while. Last time I remember watching Archer was years ago. I was hammered watching like the latest season.
I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about that show.
Earlier Archer was better.
Isn't that most things?
Yeah. But for me, the main thing about early Archer is very much just late Frisky Dingo, which is great.
Thing is, I still think that like early Rick and Morty is better than like modern Rick and Morty.
I mean, yeah. I don't think that's really much of a debate.
Well, I think that I haven't seen the later. Like I've only seen like season 2, I think. But I do know I've heard that they've changed the format now, where they instead of going for an overarching plot, now they're going for a weekly kind of thing, where it's just like every episode's kind of self-contained and not like part of a larger narrative.
That's terrible. I hate that.
I don't know. I feel like the larger narrative thing really dragged them down.
I can see pros and cons for both of them. Larger narrative, we like having callbacks to other things and things building up, but at the same time, Rick and Morty has very much, even though the larger narrative stuff has existed, has been a whole like, hey, this is a bunch of alternate dimensions, and like one time during season 1, we had to destroy our entire universe, so we moved to a different one. So it feels like it's fine to have like, oh hey, just things are different every week. Because they set up the whole thing about how like, yeah, there's infinite like realities of Rick and Morty.
Oh, get out of my way.
That was close. I was already on probation here. Serves me right for trusting a knuckle dragger like Cletus, right? God, I owe you big time. Now I can keep paying child support.
Damn it. Yeah. Go. Come on. Come on. I literally cannot look outside my vehicle, you fucking game. You restricted me like this. It is not my fault. So how about you just fucking work with me here?
Boys, did you flip your Tatra over?
Maybe.
Oh.
That might have been what I said earlier about you'll have to deal with it because it's in the middle of the bridge. I somehow turned left and the whole thing just spiked and just flipped over.
I have a way to deal with it, Moisen. You know how I deal with it?
How you deal with it?
Like this.
Wait, player left the game?
I'm actually having issues. I need to leave and come back.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got like the fucking UI glitch again.
Yeah, like the whole winch option just vanished for me. The thing kept getting stuck. You saw the murder craze of my my Hummer trying to attack me earlier.
I think that was just
Oh.
the demons.
Oh my god.
Demons. Echo, are you okay?
No.
Next time something bad happens to you, I'm just not gonna ask.
Tell me when you want to invite, by the way.
Ready?
Get it?
Piece of...
Yes.
God damn. I'm probably going to be late finishing this thing, all because the stupid game has a weird problem with tree limbs.
They are powerful.
Echo sounds mad.
I'm mad because I do not like arbitrary restrictions that I could only really easily deal with if I wasn't restricted. Go. Go. My fucking god.
How many pips is metal beams? It's 2 pips,
2.
right? Hey Moism, would you like to do a mission with me?
I have a request.
Goblin needs saving.
Can one of you literally come over here and upright me because I literally can't?
Yeah, I'll be on my way. Give me a second.
Won't let
Here's a
me.
wonder I have about those missions where it's like first person only. What if someone just winches you and drags you in third person? So you get
I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is I'm going to get the worst result on this thing because it decided to dick me over.
On my way.
I don't appreciate this.
Well,
It would be one thing. It would be one thing if the winch system was robust enough to where I didn't feel like I at all had any kind of disadvantage from just staying in first person the whole time to winch. But the problem is, you do have a disadvantage. You can't get as many winch points from first person. And so by making the system inherently less robust in this mode, you are disabling some of my tools. I don't appreciate this.
Me not doing challenges.
Challenges can be frustrating, and I don't have the patience for them.
I literally can't do anything here.
Okay, look out your window, by the way. Usually when you go left in first person, you, like, go outside your window.
The problem is, even looking out the window doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't connect to the right winch points. I need to be able to, like, connect to the back. And hey, guess what? I can't do that. I don't even know which way I'm turning. I don't even know what I'm connected to right now.
Are you connected to Jesus? Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Poison's helping. He's saving Echo.
Praise Jesus.
I can feel the joy in his heart growing. Coming to save the goblin. Making my way downtown. Hurting my suspension on my vehicle. 'Cause I'm stupid. Making my way downtown, saving goblins, going fast. There we go. kick this into high gear. Ow! Suspension. I sense a smelly goblin nearby. Aha! I think it's a goblin. Nope, that's not a goblin. That's a bush.
I'm down the road and then to the left. I don't know if I can do my horn, but I'll try. I'm not allowed because my engine is stalled. So.
Yes, because that's how they work in real life.
Yeah. Game's got a weird holdup about electrical systems.
Yeah, I noticed it myself. Oh.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
It'll work.
Yeah, sure about that?
I will make it work.
I think maybe it might just be a better idea to literally use the crane and like push me over.
Maybe. Can I even lift you up?
That's why I'm saying I think I might be too heavy for you to be able to winch me. At least with the crane.
I mean, it's a big boy crane too. All right, let's try and flippy the goblin over. Camera, please stop. I'd say out of all the things in this game, the one thing that screws me over most is the camera.
I mean, for me, it's one of the main things.
What the hell? I'm just gonna pull you out. I thought I'd bring this big fancy crane to help pull the goblin out, but it's like, no, he too fat. He ate too many burgies.
Not as true.
Gluten-free burgers.
Just watching that timer go down, along with the ranking on it, because this game is stupid.
Speaking of burgies, which is a weird segue into, I want pad thai tofu.
That is an interesting segue.
Yeah, the pad thai place I used to go to had tofu for their pad. The Thai place I went to had really good pad thai, and it would always come with tofu, like grilled little chunks of tofu, and I liked it.
Echo, how much do you actually weigh? Jesus Christ.
Do the thing I did, just winch to him and have him winch, because it seems weird.
Yeah. Why don't you?
You have the autonomous winch. It should be stronger.
No, you don't understand. I mean, no, Simon winches to you on a good winch point, then you press the winch button, and for some reason it'll be like, oh no, I can pull you up now.
Come on, game. Come on. Where do you have yourself attached to me?
Your midpoint?
It really didn't seem like it. Come on. No, okay, that's it. Literally, go around behind me and just use your crane to flip me over. I've had enough of this. The winch system is stupid.
Alright, well, while I'm repositioning myself, what point did you say you wanted to grab you from?
No grab, flip. Use
Flip
crane. Put crane under car. Flip car.
He wants you to poke him with the crane, Simon.
Alright, I will poke him with crane. Reposition. Back up. Not exactly comfortable with this, but I'll do my best. Yeah, that's as low as it goes. Oh, the goblin! Piece of shit.
You have your crane on your side, right? Like you're not like facing forward while trying to use it.
It won't go lower than what it is. I need to use the winch. It's the
Okay,
only
try
option.
just pushing me with your truck then. This is physically killing me.
Ackle, I literally
I'm not
wanna
mad
know
at
about
you. I'm mad at the game right now. That's not quite what I meant, Simon, because now I'm going to go all the way the other way.
I'm gonna try this.
About ready to give up.
I'm trying, Echo. I'm really trying.
Again, mad at the game.
Alright, gonna take that. Can I Echo?
It's literally only something that has happened because the game went like, allowed to go out of first person.
Ah, fuck, come on, come on, come on!
Ugh.
Yes!
Well, that fucking sucked. Game. Developers. Entirely your fault.
Developers. Kill the child, correct them.
Moisen starts speaking in Goblin. Let's see.
Game loses 2-point score just for that.
Let's see. Metal Beam.
You can't justify it as, oh, it's supposed to be a challenge. That's like saying, here's a challenge in this game here. You know that mechanic that has been in the game the whole time, but it only works a certain way. Excuse me. But it only works a certain way. We're just gonna force you to use the worst way of playing. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. That's a challenge. What do you mean it's not fun? It's not fun to have less fun?
I think he's mad at us.
I think I'm mad at the fucking game.
He's yelling now!
He's scared. Poison's scared.
Well, you know, good news is I don't have to give a single fuck about the timing on this because the game decided I'm not allowed to actually get a decent fucking score. Stupid. Again, if I could just actually... You know what's the dumbest thing? The fact that even when you are directly staring at a tree in first person, you do not have the little winch point dot show up. You can't even do it that way. Because you can't select the winch in the fucking first place.
Hey, Goblin.
There should really be a, like, keyboard thing to where you can cycle through your different winch points and you should be able to fucking see all of the winchable points around you in first person. Then I could have cycled to my side point, selected a nearby tree that would have been fine, and I would have been able to get myself up. But no. No. I'm not allowed to do that. I don't fucking care. If I fall down again, then whatever. I guess Simon will have to get me back up.
I'm just his lackey now. Oh.
He just uses us for manual labor.
Uses us for goblin labor.
Throws us in the goblin mines.
We go there. We start mining out other goblins.
Yes, just like orcs.
You just dig up the goblins. They're like, I'm hungry. You're like, okay, Go over there. There's a blanket and a juice box, and there's a cat in the corner to
Yeah,
pet.
over there, there's some salmon nuggets. How's that sound?
That's with tiny hands. Yum, 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 yum.
And they're gluten-free.
Because the breading on them isn't breading, it's just rocks.
It's just dirt.
They're like, yummy.
Oh no, Blumpy's here. They said salmon with sugar on it, but the sugar is actually mold. That's a goblin's favorite treat.
Mold. I'm still thinking back to that other stream where I said saber-tooth goblin cat.
Balls, metal beams.
Also, I learned that like corn, what's that? What's that
He
thing
learned
called?
that corn. Oh no.
No, I learned that corn truffles is a thing today.
What's corn truffles?
Apparently, like it's kind of rare, but what happens is sometimes like corn will get infected by a fungus, and it kind of basically is like the corn version of truffles at that point. And like apparently, like farmers will intentionally like infect their crop with it because it sells much higher than regular corn. I didn't know that.
The best, Blumpy, the best part is we're going to have to throw out all the salmon. Yeah, because I hate it. Because I don't eat salmon. Because I don't eat fish. Because I have standards, and those standards include no fish of any kind.
I don't know why you don't like seafood. You're so boring about that.
What do you mean boring about that?
It's delicious.
Seafood tastes like I'm eating, like, a chunk of phlegm. I do not like any part of the seafood experience, including and not limited to the texture, the flavor, the smell, and the look. No
The
part
look.
of seafood, like, makes me interested.
I mean, it's not like you're eating tripe.
I believe
Tripe
it is
is-
tripe.
Tripe is where like I cross the line.
You mean draw?
No.
Okay, so I guess you like eating tripe.
Blumpy says the
No.
only seafood I like is fried clams. But then he also
Fried-
said he doesn't
oh.
know what food is.
God, I love fried clams.
He also says he's had more hamburgers in the past 3 weeks than the rest of his life combined. I see you going for the Moisen diet, where like you just eat the same thing for every meal every single day. Like me eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and spicy ramen for 2 weeks straight.
And then
I
you made
didn't
that
though, they got
sandwich.
defensive.
Blumpy, I know a good seafood place you can go check out. You'll like it a lot.
They said they had 5 burgers. All in one sitting. Blumpy asks, is it the seafood place that's also an arcade?
No, it is not. Tell him. Well, actually, he can probably hear me.
He can hear
It's
you,
an-
Simon.
I know I'm stupid. No, it's in Old Town Alexandria. You'll know what that is.
I'll have to go to Egypt to get it? Fuck you. Bridge. The boss. Kinda feel like if I come over here, they'll show a mission. Maybe not, though.
Survive.
Also, by the way, we got an achievement earlier that said we got every upgrade for Michigan.
Also,
You mean the deer hunt one?
Yeah. No, no, fuel.
Apparently, I didn't get the privilege of getting the all along the watchtower. Oh well.
All along the watchtower?
Yeah. Apparently, it didn't decide to give me that one.
Maybe it's because you haven't been to this island yet. No? Okay. Unlocked July 20th. That was a few days
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, that
Must have been like there must be like some watchtower somewhere that you guys got that I didn't.
No, I do think it's just you have to come here. Because you haven't been to Drunmore Island. No, we were to Drunmore Island. Simon, did you get that achievement?
He did. I can see it on Steam. He did.
Why would it not fire for you then if you were in the same game as us the whole time?
Because it hates me.
Well, we do know it's very racist against goblins.
This is true.
You know that horrible watery mud thing next to the farm?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove through that like nothing. Our tires and our fucking engines are so good, it's just like, who cares now?
Which is good, because that was a undue point of frustration.
Yeah, our trucks are so powerful now. Like I said before, we're just driving through stuff that before would have just stopped us in our tracks.
We've improved.
Just
Yeah,
noticed-
the tires make the biggest difference, honestly.
I just noticed the satellite on the side of the farmhouse. House at the farm, not the farmhouse, as in the one with the cow. But, like, yeah, I just noticed it has a satellite, and I'm thinking back going, oh, that's what you guys meant about the satellite
About the satellite what?
internet.
Oh yeah, satellite internet.
I still think I was actually kind of curious because I was looking more at the Unify products, Moisen, and I saw one that was kind of interesting. It's like this thing that can beam the internet from like one device to another over like 300 or 500 meters, I think.
Didn't I post a picture of the antenna the other day?
Maybe, I don't remember. No, it's not like an antenna. It's like a circle. Like it looks like a plate, and you face it at another plate.
Yeah, antenna.
Well, not the traditional antenna, but I guess so, sure. But
What is a traditional antenna then?
Well, like there's an all right. I forget what the terminology is, but there's like the traditional antenna that just sends out a beam in all directions. This is one that sends a concentrated beam in one direction.
Sounds like a broadcaster.
Hold on.
Easier to me. It's a beam.
Let me get my book.
Alien.
What's the book say?
Book says you're dumb.
At least the book's right about one thing.
Go.
Everyone that's anyone now, though, has those fucking Unify Frisbee discs for a mesh network. They're very nice.
I think I know what you're talking about.
They're little domes that, like, you can either put on the walls or the ceilings. Usually you see them on ceilings.
Don't they work via PoE?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you make a mesh network out of them, and they're super nice.
I remember reading something about, like, if you have them too close to each other, it can actually cause more problems than good.
River. We have metal beams there. So it's actually further away on Black River. Where's the other place I wanted?
I'll have you know this game, the suspension is there to be damaged. I don't care if it's getting hurt.
Okay, I think I found out what it's called, Moise. I think it's called a directional antenna system.
Yeah.
There's also a unidirectional antenna and a parabolic antenna.
I think we've installed those in some places, specifically usually in granite sheds and stuff like that, where there'll be like a facility away from an office. And like the office will have like the main bulk of the material for like running the network, but then the granite shed will be like somewhere off nowhere, and so they'll have like an antenna beam the internet signal to them, so they'll also have internet.
It's a lot easier than, running a fiber cable out there.
Not even fiber, just normal copper, any cable.
What's the limits of normal copper? Is it like 300 meters? I think so. Because I know at a certain point, like it just kind of putters out and just can't go any further.
Unless you have boosters on there.
I really find that pop-up that comes up when you complete a mission annoying. It would be one thing if it only took up like a small portion of the upper right or something, but the fact that it takes up as much as it does, like if you're driving somewhere really fast and it just happens to come up at the wrong time, it will make you crash.
Yeah. Also, it's 100 meters.
Oh, it's even shorter than I thought.
Let's see. There's a fuel carrier trailer right there. I'll go grab that. Came all this way. I could just gone around north. I'm stupid.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
I was just saying I'm a fool.
Why are you a fool?
Oh, I took a longer route than I should have.
My rabbit's mean. She's attacking me.
Rabbit's not as mean as Lucy is.
She's shedding again. Whenever she starts shedding, she gets mean and starts biting me.
Lucy bites me every single day.
But does she make you bleed every day?
No, she's baby. She thinks she gets scared and she's like, yeah, I didn't mean to hurt you if I like make any noises.
That's the thing, is that rabbits, they have razor sharp teeth. Like, you can actually put your dog, your dog. You can actually put your finger on a dog's tooth and like it won't cut you, but if you put your finger on a rabbit's tooth, it will slice your finger open.
Why it be like that?
Because they actually are always, every single day, rubbing their bottom teeth against their upper teeth, and they are constantly, every day of their life, sharpening their goddamn teeth.
What is it?
What's happened now?
No, look at my street.
It'll take a little bit to catch up, but let's see what Goblin has done now.
I see somebody else is doing my mission, the material order. Because I already have the metal beams right now.
I saw you just got to the trailer store. Are you laughing about that?
No.
Is it your arms that are freaking out?
Wait until it goes to the fucking third person thing.
Oh no, I see your hands are scary as you're turning the wheel. But also, Cooper is spending a week in the cone of shame. I guess Cooper was bad.
Do you see it yet? Do you see it yet, Moisen? It's a little bit more than the hands are weird.
Oh, you're just gone.
No, he's folded upside down.
Oh, he is. He's become a nugget. Is he the salmon nugget?
Oh no, a goblin's gonna eat him.
He's so short he can't see over the steering wheel. I need to know what
I don't
Cooper...
know how I did this, but I think at some point when I was driving, he must have wiggled to the point of falling upside down.
You know, you never told me this, but did Blumpy ever respond, Moisen?
To what?
To the rest, to the place I suggested.
Oh, he just said, is it the place with the arcade? And that's all he said.
Oh no, it's called the fish market. Literally called the fish market. Not the chain either.
Cooper has to get a wart removed in a week. Apparently.
Thanks for the knowledge.
Just
Goodbye, friends.
Father, cat is hungry. We will buy another cat. Just buy another dog, God. We live in America, don't we?
I mean, that's only a cat joke.
It is, especially with the stuff like the COVID dog stories coming out. And that one girl who's like, yeah, my dog would bite people, and I'm terrible with dogs, so I just had him put down. God, anyone who's like, I had my dog put down because they bite people, you gotta be doing something real bad wrong with your dog.
It's more than that. It's more that there's too many people who just don't know at all that an animal is a living being and it can't just be, told what to do.
Yeah.
And then just like abandon it on the side of the road somewhere.
Oh
There's too
yeah.
many people like that.
Well, yeah, like, I think rabbits are the third most abandoned pet in America, and people are like, oh, it's a bunny. It'll be fine living in the woods. No. They've been bred by humans for so long that they cannot survive in the wild at all. They would die without humans existing at this point.
Same thing with like dogs and cats. You can't just throw that out in the wild.
Also, real quick, Bumpy said, looked up seafood restaurant, Old Town Alexandria, got 7 results. He said earlier, like the fish market, right?
It's literally called the fish market. It's on King Street. You can't miss it.
For a second, I thought you said Kink Street.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
no,
on. Bumpy
he's
said he
corny.
watched a movie about a dog that gets abandoned on the side of the road. It ends with him doing a grenade jump across a military checkpoint at the Korean DMZ. That's a bit of a wild story there they cooked up. I bet that dog was a real American patriot. He was going to go suicide bomb the North Koreans.
Also, I just realized that Lumpy would not like this restaurant.
Go there, you'll like it. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't like it. Why?
I just realized something. They do not serve, whatchamacallit, lamb strips.
Lamb strips?
Lamb strips.
And that's...
What's a clam strip?
Isn't that the thing you just said that Lumpy said he likes?
You said fried clams.
Yeah, the
Is that
clam. They're also his clam strips, Moisen.
More
I don't-
importantly, why would them not serving the one thing automatically make it to where you wouldn't like the restaurant?
Because he likes clam strips, so I'm
Why is
assuming
it
that
clam strips? Hold on, I can't get over. Why is it clam strips if it's fried clams? Why is it called clam strips and not fried clams?
It's interchangeable, Moisen.
I've never heard it called that.
You're goblin.
Ah!
Blumpy says, I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. I am not big on seafood outside of fried clams. I think you mean clam strips.
You can ask him. He will probably agree that clam strips are the exact same thing.
Blumpy, are clam strips fried clams? I don't eat seafood, so this just sounds stupid to me.
But they're so good. Fried clams and clam strips are great.
I do eat seafood, and this sounds stupid to me.
They're afraid of words that mean the same thing.
Blumpy says they're basically the same thing. Fuck you. It's a damn Yankee conspiracy.
Hey, Simon, what's the word for words that mean basically the same thing?
I know this. I've said it because
Synonym.
Yeah, that's. I put that on my food. It's tasty.
Good job. You confused synonym with cinnamon again.
Yummy.
Can I have Can I have a cinnamon bun? Synonym bun?
What would a synonym bun be? Looks like a fucking normal bread roll.
Just gives him a Kaiser roll. It's a synonym for a fucking cinnamon bun. Yeah.
Close enough.
Alright, whoever's doing the material orders, I actually have the metal beams, and you're kind of fucking up my trip here.
That's
It's
not
all right.
me, whoever that is. Do not blame me. I'm doing
Yeah.
wood and fucking...
Well, the thing is, you are being very slow.
Echo, I am coming from the other side of the map with an order of metal beams. If you complete this and I wasted my time, I'm going to be really mad.
Well, how about this? I will let you finish with the one thing.
Like, I already had to drop all my consumables.
Okay, hold up. Okay, who... Let's see if there's any other missions that people can drop off with metal beams. Were you going with the metal beams, Simon?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What about...
Thing he can do it.
Yeah, are you going to... There are other missions that will require metal beams, so who's getting diverted then?
I'm already diverting over to work for Old Sweat.
Okay, do you still have the metal beams? Are you, like, delivering them to them?
No, I did the other two parts. And that's what he's complaining about.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know why he's complaining about that, because it just makes his job easier, but, you know, he hates me.
Yeah, yes, I do. I despise you, Goblin. Why aren't you in Goblin Hell?
Oh! I'm already in Goblin Hell. He wants me to go to Goblin Hell too, Electric Goblin.
We're gonna go to the next layer of hell.
I'm still, like, terrified. What was it? Was it the Tomorrow War where someone was wearing, like, a Tybee Island or Hilton Head shirt? And I was like, I went there years ago. I don't like this.
I honestly don't even remember.
I feel like I remember that happening in the Tomorrow War, and I was very concerned. Of all the places to have a shirt from, they had a shirt from where I am. It's terrifying. Where I've been to, I mean. Let me tell you what right now, though. Hilton Head sucks fucking ass.
Simon, what are you doing?
Tybee's much nicer.
I am stopping because I'm dropping this thing off, and also, this is just my excuse to use the bathroom real quickly because my guts are killing me.
Good.
Okay, man.
It's all the clam strips.
I wish.
Hilton Head, I haven't been there in like a decade, but it sucked major fucking ass. I hated it there. It was actually a terrible vacation. The biggest thing I remember about being in Hilton Head was that everything was super, extremely far away and hidden by trees all the time. Like, if you wanted to find the Walmart was in this fucking, like, island of trees. And you didn't know where it was because you couldn't fucking find it or see it from the road.
Sounds like a place that's only for the adventurers.
And it wasn't even the nice kind of, like, forested area where it's walkable. It was like, no, you drive everywhere and there's traffic. You will die if you walk because the alligators will eat you.
Hell? Did I do something? Oh. Game. See, that's another disadvantage to being in first person.
I think you want to say disadvantage of being a goblin.
Yeah. But it's another disadvantage, is if you lose cargo,
You don't know.
You can tell when you're in third person. When you're in first, the game just goes, nah, we're not going to tell you. Fuck you.
You can check if you hit V, it'll show your cargo thing, but you gotta keep checking it then. Was it you or was it Simon who's driving in first person and lost their cargo at a waterfall and didn't notice?
That was me. You know, I know. I'm over here daring to try and have any kind of fucking fun. I guess that was my first mistake. I have to go back. Thanks, game. Don't even know how it fell off in the first place. While I'm ranting, I will rant a little bit more about something else. So, new big update on Genshin come out. It cool. It have stuff. It Japan land. Now, the thing is, Pat stares at, he played it once. He stopped playing it. Now, he pointed out recently on his Twitters that the reason he's not going to be playing it, you know, with the new big update or anything, isn't because he already uninstalled it or he just doesn't like the gameplay, but that specifically the way the game is messes with his mind goblins. Now, by itself, that's an okay thing. But then I was reading through the comments and saw that someone had pointed out that he apparently mentioned one of the biggest sticking points is that game's battle pass, by being formatted the way it is a big messy with his mind goblins. And then I sat there and thought, so wait, the battle pass in Genshin, which, if you are diligent, will give you plenty of time to get it completely completed and then have sometimes even a month's worth of extra time to play other games and so on and so forth, is bad. But the Rift Pass on Dead by Daylight, which affords you almost no time, and you have to do all kinds of insane challenges to actually fully get done, that one's fine, though. Okay. That seems kind of biased, if you ask me.
Blumpy says the Dead by Daylight rifts are bullshit.
They really are. I did my best to complete as much as I could of this recent one, just to see how far I could get. And I still ended up spending an extra $10 to make sure that I could actually get the rest of the way on the fucking track. It's like, it does not give you any time. You have to be on the ball with that shit. And it's just one of those things where it's constantly amazing to me that both Behavioral, which is the ones who make Dead by Daylight, and Digital Extremes, which is the people who make Warframe, they're both Canadian-based. I think they are literally both based in Quebec. And yet, the methodology, game, stop sliding me. The methodology between these two companies and how they approach the same kind of content is so wildly different that it if you go from one to the other, it induces whiplash. Because you've got Behavioral over there, and their battle pass is extremely strict and seems to base its entire thing off of assuming that you are not playing any other games besides Dead by Daylight. Meanwhile, fucking Digital Extremes with Warframe over there, not only is there really no premium pass thing on theirs to speak of, but on top of that, it's also set up in such a way that they seem to assume not only that you're playing other games, but that you're probably playing other games more than their game. Because you can get easily done with that fucking thing well in advance, and fucking then they have their in-between ones that offers the content in case you missed it. It's really jarring how different it is for companies that are both Canadian. And I genuinely believe that a big part of why that is because Digital Extremes had to go through a trial by fire to just continue existing as a company. Meanwhile, Behavioral seemed to have tripped and stumbled into their position that they are in.
What happened
and
to...
I think they are taking it for granted.
What was the trial by fire?
Do you remember that horrible Star Trek movie tie-in game?
No.
Okay, well, there was a horrible Star Trek movie tie-in game. And... Okay, Simon's coming over here, apparently. There was a horrible Star Trek movie tie-in game. And the whole thing is that that game, it was that Digital Extremes made it and barely survived making it. And you know the story behind Final Fantasy?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for just Moisen, I guess. The reason why Final Fantasy is called that is because...
Oh, no, I know that part. They thought it was going to be their last game they ever made.
Yeah, it was, I believe the technical term is a Hail Mary. And so it was just like, well, if this doesn't work, fuck it. And in the case of Digital Extremes, after the shit that happened with that game, the Star Trek one, that was Warframe for them. They basically went, okay, fuck it. This is all we got. We got to try. And it worked out great. And so Digital Extremes got to have that giant cake of humble pie. Brain, really? Giant
Cake pie.
giant serving. We'll go with that term of humble pie. But Behavioral, they were like, let's make game about killers. Oh, look, the licensing people actually let us have this. Oh, look, a new one's letting us have this. And they just kind of kept rolling. But the problem is, the whole time they've been rolling, getting new license after license for special killers and shit, there's been problems in the game that have been there for years. And have... Excuse me? Okay. That have been there for years. And they just haven't fixed them. And the problems have gotten to the point where there is now for lack of a better term, a movement called Dead by Boycott, which is made up of people who have become fed up with Behavioral not fixing their problems and focusing on the wrong things. And they're all just like, fuck it, let's just sit here and fucking boycott the game. There's a lot of problems in that game, both technical and design. And every time it's brought up, there are even plenty of people who have said actual solutions to these problems. And it's just, again, as a point of, once again, showing how jarring it is between these two. Over on Digital Extreme side, yeah, of course they have problems. But they even have things happen where it's like, hey, here's a whole contest. We're going to have a bunch of community members design Warframes for the game, and people will vote, and you can choose your favorites and stuff, and we'll actually put it in the game. We'll listen to our community on that. They listened to their community when everyone was complaining about the Ember rework, and reworked her again to make her better, and fucking all that. And then meanwhile, everyone complains about shit like progression and matchmaking in Dead by Daylight, and it's practically like they're just ignoring that. It's bad. Ugh. You know, as much as I like parts about the game, and there are problems that I see that I look at and go, this could easily turn into something really bad, and so I'm waiting to see whether or not. Thank you. Come on. Whether or not the company wises up at some point, or pulls a riot and just fucking completely fails miserably.
My only question is, Echo, is I know that you mentioned like something to do with Canada. Like, I don't know if it really matters if it's companies made in Canada, companies that are made in Canada or not. It seems like a moot point, like something that really doesn't have much to do with it.
From a certain perspective, yeah, but consider the certain similarities that companies from Japan share.
I mean, the thing is, like, there are some terrible companies in Japan too, like Konami.
No, I'm not saying that everything in Japan is good. I'm saying there's certain cultural habits that you can derive. Like, for example,
Okay, I request someone's help over here.
Where are you?
Can someone teleport to my truck, my bandit, and help me pull it up?
Where?
I'm in Island Lake. You guys are both in Smithfield Dam.
Island Lake. There you are. Bandit.
It's right below me.
Why am I teleporting to your bandit that is off the side?
So you can get in there and pull it.
Oh, so you want me to do the winching part? Okay.
Yeah, are you in there?
I am now.
Okay. Got my engine. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and pull the winch.
It's going. It's trying. Yeah, I don't think this is working.
Just let me see real quick. Is it tilting any?
Oh, what? It may be moving at a millimeter a minute.
Can you kick the engine on?
Oh! So that is a no. And honestly, even if I could have, it would have immediately stalled anyway.
Try kicking the engine on now.
How far does your winch go?
Let me see.
Because if you can, like, get behind... Well, no, you might not be able to get out of that. I was going to say, if you could, like, get behind one of the trees or something, give it some distance. But being that there's all that grass there, I don't know if I could advise that.
Oh, this is not grass. This is swamp.
Well, no, I'm talking about the grass in that swamp.
Oh no, these are reeds. They're not. That means you're dying if you're going in there.
Yeah, my point remains.
Listen, don't you laugh at me.
Oh no, he's going crazy again.
Try backing up.
I'm trying to do right now. If I do this and then back up.
I really think you should just, like, you know, let go, turn around, get up on the bridge before you fall over again.
That's what we're trying to do. Yep, come on. There we go.
Oh, hello, baby. Hello. Hello, Grouchy Rabbit.
Let's see. Well. Oh my god.
Hello, baby. You're a good
I
girl.
never said I was smart.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna get to the end of the bridge that you are closer to, and we're gonna see if we can pull this away from the bridge itself. Because the biggest problem is the left wheels are wedging under the bridge.
Ah.
I will pull.
Okay, press F again. Press F to pull.
I am.
No, I mean repress because I pressed F and I don't see it. I don't see it tighten it up.
Oh, it is. It's just very. Can you like?
Actually, hold on. Because there's apparently a weirdness going on here. I think I can do this. Give me a little help. There you go, friend.
Where?
Okay, that's still lit too far away.
Boing, boing. Uh-oh.
Hello, baby. Yes, you are. You're a fierce creature. I
Oh.
love you. Baby. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. I love you.
Okay, here, we're going to try one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, try and pull now.
You're still pulling on your end.
I'm not doing anything, it's tilting.
Okay, well. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me get this in a nicer position.
I think just drive forward and I'll help pull.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was going to, catch the strongest thing in the game over there.
Here we go. Yay, thank you, Goblin.
Okay. Here your truck.
I saved truck. Truck saved. Can do wood delivery now.
Was I in the middle of... I have a car out.
Goodbye, Mystic.
I'm a thug.
Uh,
Let's go to the garage so you can get out of my truck so I can... There we go.
yeah, I just fucking... I didn't know whether or not I already had a car out. Which I still don't know whether or not I already had the car out. Anyway, so what I was saying before was one of the biggest things with Japanese companies is especially when it comes to fighting games, they really don't like rollback netcode. And that is something you can 100% attribute to culture. That is a cultural thing.
I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think me and Simon know what rollback netcode is. What is it for fighting games?
Okay, so trying to do a brief summary here. Basically, the whole time fighting games have been a thing, online play has been based on a thing called delay-based netcode, and basically it works on a different type of coding that's just short version worse than rollback netcode, and it's objectively worse. Now, rollback netcode is not something, to my knowledge, that was developed, made in Japan, and thereby it is a product of outside of Japan. And because Japan has a very insane, especially corporate culture, about you must make everything yourself, do not use anything from anyone else, despite the fact that this net code would make it to where global audiences could enjoy their games, they have for very long now refused to use it just because it would mean using something that someone else made.
That wasn't Japanese.
It's not even necessarily the Japanese thing. There are instances of this same type of shit where they will refuse to use... Oh. Avatar, come on. Reset. Okay.
I know they're very xenophobic.
Well, it's not just xenophobic. Again, it's a corporate thing where they will refuse to use stuff developed by other, even Japanese companies. It's an insane thing where they're just like, no, we have to make everything ourselves. And so that's why you have a lot of instances where they have their own game engines over there too, is because everything has to be made by their company. It's a whole weird proprietary thing, and that's something you don't really see with other companies that aren't Japanese.
I gotta have a feeling it's partly due to their copyright code too, that they've got the whole thing. Well, like, you can't use other people's stuff ever at all.
That's a very much a chicken and the egg. Where, yeah, you could argue that. You could also argue that the culture was there before that was even put in.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the same thing. But also real quick, Blumpy also said something. Blumpy said another problem with Japanese-made fighting games and online games in general is that their netcode works fine within Japan. Why would anyone over a longer distance want to play with someone?
Yeah, Japan has great internet, of course, but it's only great internet in Japan. And that's another thing to tie into that.
Cultural blinders.
Yeah. So that's what I mean, Simon, when I say it's jarring for two companies that are both based in Canada, possibly in the exact same city, to be so wildly different. Is that I'm talking about culturally. They just feel like they aren't anywhere near the same world.
Well, it could also be one's more influenced by certain other cultures too. Like, I don't know anything about their history, of course. Maybe the Dead by Daylight devs are a lot more American, like, culturally, than the Warframe devs are. Because that sounds like an American versus Canadian kind of sensibility thing of like, oh yeah, hey, our game's kind of shitty, y'all. I guess we should fix it. Versus the Americans, no, we have licensing coming in, so who cares?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm gonna be real here, based on certain other non-money or technically company-related things that they push really hard. I'm gonna say influence from modern United States culture might be a pretty big thing too.
It can also be like, usually, especially with American Like any company that tries to base itself on American companies have a severe issue with top-down ideology where all the workers can think one thing. All the workers can be Canadians and have Canadian sensibilities, like, oh yeah, we should try and fix this. But then the managers went to American business school where they said, no, don't fix things, just make more money. All that matters is you're making money. If you're making money, that means you're doing good. Don't change what you're doing. Who cares if your product's good or not, as long as you're making money?
Yeah.
Boys, and is it just me, or is a lot of American business influenced by Machiavellian views?
I don't
I don't know that.
I don't know what you mean Machiavellian.
Also, Simon, before you turn,
Yes.
I mean, I have an idea of what Machiavellian is, but I don't know what you mean Machiavellian views for companies.
time-sensitive things. So me first. Simon, behind you, the other way on that road, the left, there's a repair the truck thing that we do not seem to have gotten. Could you go get it? There's also a Michigan trial thing behind you, but I'm not going to make you turn that far around.
Well, what I mean is, Moisen, is that Machiavellian, as in what is the? Because you know how a lot of politicians read Machiavellian before they go into any form of governmental roles, and it's basically basically teaching people how to rule, but it's not a very good way. It's actually kind of evil. I know I'm really dumbing it down, but my mind is kind of not coming up with much right now.
His brain's a sponge.
The thing is, I've somewhat heard the term before.
Probably in school.
I never actually had anyone explain it. So even I'm a little in the dark on this one.
Well, maybe Moisen might be able to explain a little bit better than I can.
Does he know what it is?
Oh, he knows.
Oh, I do, because I can open up Google.
Here, I was about to do it.
Machiavellian. Machiavellianism. Politics. Machiavellianism is a concept of popular discourse. In political history, it's a term for political philosophy of the Italian Renaissance.
Okay. Would Google like to explain further?
Okay, let's see. Okay, Machiavellian ideology is often described as godless, scheming, and self-interested. That sounds like a
There we go.
politician.
Do you see the connection to business I'm trying to make?
It is generally used in term more often occur in political polemics, suggesting an unprincipled lust for power achieved through subtle policy, cunning roguery by the Machiavelli, and hearing of the principles. And this idea, as described by Isaiah Berlin, Machiavelli was regarded as a man inspired by the devil to lead good men to their doom, the great subverter, the teacher of evil, le docteur de les circuités. That was in Italian, I think, or French. The inspired of Saint von Bartholomew's Eve, the original of Lago.
Also, unrelated, Moisen, you're looking at my stream, right?
Yeah.
Is this a fucking GPS?
Looks like a mirror.
A mirror. A mirror with buttons?
Let me see it. Well, actually, you're lagging behind. Let me see it.
Just give it a second, because it's in the upper left of my my view through the window here. It's clearly not the compartmenty foldy thing at the top.
Stupid question. It will take. What happens when we go in reverse in that? Does it turn on?
Let me see.
Because I was feeling like maybe it's a backup camera.
We'll go full reverse. Yeah, that is not a backup camera.
Maybe it is a GPS, but I don't. But the weird thing is, I don't see a center rear view mirror. But you driving a truck, or is that like a car?
What's a truck?
Oh, it's a truck. Okay.
See, look, it's
maybe it is a GPS. Going on a rant about GPSs now.
well, I'm not going to go on a rant, I think it's pretty self-explanatory about how, you know, not allowed to have a mini map, but you're allowed to have a GPS literally in the truck. It does nothing. That's cool. Could have actually been an upgrade on the thing. That would have made this truck even cooler. Kind
Some
of
always,
just adds insult to injury that it's there.
some Moisen, given the definition I gave you, what do you think now?
Yeah, I
Is it-
agree so.
I think you would actually be very interested in looking in deeper into Machiavellian stuff, though, because I think you might find it very intriguing.
I do know a little bit about Machiavelli himself, but I don't know much about the description of people as being Machiavellian.
Well, like I said, pretty much all modern politics, they read that book before they enter
What do you mean
government.
that
Like,
book? What book?
I believe Machiavelli, he wrote a book, and like a lot of people read his works before they go into politics.
Is there anywhere I can get oil barrels?
His two main major works are The Prince and The Discourse on Livy.
I believe it may be the second book.
There's
But
a
I could be
discussion
wrong.
regarding the classical history of early ancient Rome. No, it's going to be The Prince, because Machiavelli's best-known book, Principe, contains several maxims concerning politics.
Yeah, it's that then.
Oil barrels?
Okay, scholars often note that Machiavelli glorifies instrumentality in state building, an approach embodied by this saying and often attributed to interpretations of The Prince, the ends justify the means.
Yes.
Fraud and deceit are held by Machiavelli as necessary for a prince to use. Violence may be necessary for the successful stabilization of power and introduction of new political institutions. Force may be used to eliminate political rivals, to destroy resistant populations, and to purge the community of other men strong enough of a character to rule.
Well, you definitely sound interested, at least. See, I always know you liked history stuff, so I thought that might pique your interest.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
a little bit about Niccolo Machiavelli.
Seems that you might be just a little rusty, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm rusty too. The last time I remember discussing him was when I was in school, and it might have been like junior high or maybe middle school, so it's been a long time.
School's also not a great place to discuss things.
School's
What?
also not a great place to learn.
Yeah.
So, no oil barrels anywhere now.
You gotta do the quest. Is it one of those where it's asking to find oil barrels or what?
Deliver oil barrels to place.
Is it a, find oil barrels thing? Or is it just, deliver them?
It's just oil barrels to place.
What is it? What's the quest?
Threatening accident. It's in Smithfield Dam.
Smithfield Dam, threatening accident. Yeah, it says a driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel into the river. I think you may have to reset that to find the oil. Because it does say they dropped it in the river, so it sounds like a recovery quest.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's still not working.
No, you gotta reset it, I said.
I just did.
You didn't go at the point, though.
I'm sorry?
Hold up, let me just... Smithfield Dam, threatening accident. Yeah, you haven't gone to the quest spot. Or are you there right now? Is that where... Okay, you're there? Okay, that's where it starts, okay. So you go into the... You press C on the thing.
I already hit the restart start button?
Press and hold it. Did you make sure to press and hold it?
Ah, there's an ant. Okay, it's dead.
Sure you want to restart? Yes. Go to map. Threatening accident. No barrels. Okay,
Here, jump out of there and let me jump in. It might be another
yeah.
thing where it wants me to reset it. I don't know why it wouldn't have the barrels, though.
Once again, I do believe it just hates me.
The code has begun to form a consciousness.
Okay, it spawned them.
Hates me.
I do, again, I think that might be a thing just in case someone fucks with you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave my truck there. I'm sure I'll need it for something else later.
I'm glad I'm doing these missions over here, by the way. I've been just over here repairing bridges this entire time. They can travel all around here a whole lot easier.
He's helpful.
Crane on this. And a log loader crane. It's not quite what I need.
Yeah, every once in a while I just find an ant climbing up on me. I'm like, ah.
Echo, here's a question. Here, hold on. There's a question. There's 4 oil barrels, right? So how about we go out there together?
I mean, that sounds okay, but why? Wait.
So here's
you
my
want-
idea. The deal is done, the bridge is built, and this never happened. The client wants me to thank you for your hard work and discretion and says, if you ever need a favor, consider it done. God, there's all a bunch of weird politicking happening here. I don't like it.
Neither.
Okay, here's what I want us to do, okay? We have to get 4 units of oil, right? So, here's the idea. You get a truck that can have a trailer with a 4-unit thing on there, and I bring a truck that has a crane on it. And
Also,
I
I'm available now if you guys want any help.
I'm trying to help Echo. So,
I mean, we could have Simon
yeah,
also.
you could also you could both just bring flatbeds or just beds on your trucks, and that'll work. Instead of having
Let
like
me-
a big trailer, which might be better since it's in the water.
Let me go grab my. And thank you, game.
Oh, I can actually finally fucking customize this thing too, since like it's not broken anymore.
Okay, I have truck with trailer, or sideboard bed. I will. Okay, so Moisen, will we be approaching from the left or the right?
I haven't taken a look at the thing just yet. Hold on, let me just put on my things. Ooh, an air conditioner.
Yes. That is the best attachment.
I gotta have the air conditioner.
True. Very important.
What? I can have 2 sets of triple horns. Jesus. I may have to do that.
It's sad because the horns don't actually make your horn louder.
But it looks funny.
But true, it does.
All right, brothers, I'm ready to join you.
Oh my good googum woogum. I want you to see this truck. What in the fuck is going on with this thing?
That's a nice paint job you got there. I love the beaver on
It's
the
got
side.
a radical beaver. What? All you need is wood. Oh God!
It's a truck for bottoms.
Do you see this, Echo? What do you think about it?
I think, hold on. I think it is very neat. I like the drug-induced painter that probably worked on that.
I have to change this paint style. I can't stand it.
Also, so just to reestablish, my question was which direction we were going, but that will probably be answered by you simply driving. So now I will go back to being on mute and finish my food I had behind me.
I don't like the paint jobs in this, actually. I think I'll just go with a white. The yellow doesn't really match the color of the crane. I wanted to match the color of the crane. Okay. So, we gotta go down there. Threatening accident. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So we both got a bet on here, so we'll be lending you help, right?
Yeah. Follow me. Let's see how well this goes.
Alright. Gotta follow the Moisen.
I actually went in the low gear. This is dangerous for me. And yet I'm fine.
Where the hell are we going?
We're going to great victory, brother.
At least he didn't say we're off to Ciala.
That too. Where are you, Allah?
You guys went right at the fork, right?
Wait, fork?
Yeah. Yeah, I see you.
I'm confused as to how I have not taken a single point of damage this whole time, by the way.
Surprisingly, same here.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking this truck as a much better big truck. I mean, big crane truck. This feels good. First come, first serve. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this than that fucking International from before.
Echo, I'm next.
Let Echo get his full load, then he can go off and deliver. Yeah, it just suddenly fell. It gained physics. Good to know.
What's this, is this the fuel order one we're doing? No.
Don't forget to unpack your thing right now real quick before I put this on. Oop. Autobots roll out.
So, again, what's the mission we're doing?
Threatening accident. We go. Paul Simon.
Not making noise. Ah, this sand is not helping me right now.
Got a problem with the sand?
I just need a little momentum, that's all.
Kind of surprised I'm doing better here than you are.
Sand is neat. Although, to be fair, this soil does look like very loamy.
Kill tree.
Right.
Kill tree.
I'm just trying to get out of the mud. There we go. Gonna go faster. There we go. Gotta get to that oil. There we go. Go across. I'm coming, Moisen. Alright.
Yeah, I'll very gently put it on there.
Very gently, yes. Very gently. Just drop it.
Back up.
I'm gonna back up, and I'm going to say goodnight to wife, because she is here. Do that real quickly. Okay, I come.
Come.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna do some crazy moves here. Echo, you wanna come with us?
Isn't he, like, delivering a load?
Sorry, I was just finishing my food. What are we doing?
I said, you wanna come with us as we try to scale this mountain?
I think I scaled this mountain before. It's not easy. It's a
Scaling
very...
up, rarely easy.
The mountain climbing trucks.
Where? Hold on.
Oh, where you went past us?
No, I'm going a different way.
Really? This little tree stopped me?
Yes. Most powerful thing in the game.
Trees.
If I can... Ooh, I might be able to. Come on, me. Do the thing.
You either said me or knee.
And me.
Need. Go, knee. No.
Oh, Ni-chan.
This way.
They push poison.
Do not do that.
Well,
Stupid rocks.
I think I'm gonna switch into first person.
Come on. Just gotta pull the rocks out from under me.
Yeah, the first person seems to help with the trees.
It does indeed.
Let's... So. Good. And all right.
Don't worry, Simon, I've got this. I
Good, 'cause
activate
I
my
went-
most powerful maneuver.
What the hell did you do?
My most powerful maneuver.
I just saw you move forward from my first person point of view.
Exactly.
My most powerful ability. I went forward.
Driving, yes.
My most powerful maneuver. Putting my foot on the gas.
You behind me, Simon? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Can't you hear the...
No, I was plotting out our route. Nice. Dangerous.
Uh-oh. I fell over.
Good thing
It's
somebody...
It's the first person point of view. It screwed me over. I didn't know I was tipping over so far. Full winch?
Yeah, you pull the winch.
Okay. I have delivered.
Alright. And is a cargo. Let me straighten myself out. I'm glad you got that big old Chungus crane right there. Yes, perfect. That's perfect, boys.
I had to reduce the size of the line.
We're good. Alright. Let's try this again, but with no falling this time. Did you Poison? Did you undo the anchors? Because they're just fully out for me.
Oh yeah, I undid them. That's just the wonderful visual glitch, and you get to see like me probably whacking trees and destroying them as we drive along.
Yes, I do. I'm just seeing like the rocks getting angry.
Yeah, as they tend to.
Rocks are known for their anger, Echo.
Yeah. Just think about, when one had a wrestling career.
Yes.
Then he weirdly appeared in some kind of weird jungle board game movie.
He was also the Tooth Fairy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah! You can hear my engine screaming.
I'm brother.
It's a great victory, Simon. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't take a long trailer, by the way. That would have not worked out for this.
Probably not.
I mean, it would have just not very well. Just be pain and crying.
It's definitely a good thing this discussion didn't occur earlier, though.
I just put my vehicle into neutral and go down the hill. Most fuel efficient way to get down.
Enjoy the additional goblin noises.
I am bouncing all over the place.
Need better
Goblin.
shot.
Goblin
Have
go
a dip.
bouncy bounce.
You too can have additional goblin noises for only $9.95 a month.
Just order a short stack today. Plenty of goblin noises.
I'm just imagining you order it and your tiny goblin arrives with the activation device, which is just a stick. And every time you want a goblin noise, you just poke the goblin with the stick. But it has a subscription fee. So if you don't pay the subscription fee, then when you try to poke the goblin, it doesn't make a noise.
Don't forget to unpack. Try forward. You're going straight ahead. Gentle, gentle. Keep going. Going gentle. Come on, gentle.
Really?
Good. You're good. You're good.
We're not good.
We'll buff those scratches out later.
There you go. Pack it up.
Go forward.
Yeah, there you go. Just drive straight.
Where we deliver fuel to.
You just follow that road up ahead and then go straight up.
Oh god, I've been up that path before.
And then you go straight up, and then you take a right and go to the fuel station. I can't come because I'm out of gas.
You want fuel? I can give you gas. He died.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He was just there and alive, and now he's dead.
Such
Oh
is the
well. That's just the way of Moisen.
boy. Oh, this might be rough. Yeah, not as rough as I thought it was gonna be.
I just love how fuel efficient the Tatra is. Especially compared to the Bandit. The Bandit just rocks down gas. Although, I'll blame it mostly on the fact that it has a very small gas tank.
Yeah.
this it? Am I on the road? Oh, I am on. Where the fuck?
Where the fuck? Oh no, he's becoming Canadian.
Okay. Where's the road? Oh, there it is. Jesus, that is hard to see in first person. Get out of the way, trash cans.
I'm on. You could have given me some gas. A little bit of fuel.
See? Why is it in that order?
Precious fat ass ahead.
It doesn't have lock symbols, so I wonder if it actually cares.
Can't refuel me?
I did.
Oh, you did? Why does it say 254 out of 380 then?
Is it lying to you?
Oh no,
There we
I
go.
was doing my Tatra. They're both Tatras.
He got confused.
Okay. Oh, of course there's just a fucking tiny stump there.
He's losing control. He's gonna end up like my dad. Oh no, just like my father, landed a farm field. He's attacking me. Bye. That's a scrappy little vehicle, isn't it?
That looked cool.
I just hear Moyes attached to it. Cool. You know, what would be a nice feature in the hard mode game?
What?
They make it so that like every like basically like piece of like like a sign or anything that you break, you have to like pay out of pocket for it.
Sounds awful.
That does sound awful. That's a bad idea.
It fits perfectly for this game though.
No.
There we
No.
go. Now what?
Flagpole.
All right. So, what's next, boys?
Broys?
Roy.
What's up, fellow Bramers?
Well,
Yes.
whoop, whoop. Ow! Oh, fuck you, that tree's tiny.
Alright. Is there any ants in here? Yes, there is. No, die. And die. Die.
Simon, do you
Die.
want to do a delivery mission with me?
After I kill these ants, yes.
Mr. Ants.
Yes, I am ready, boys. Let's do this. Let's do it to it. What's the mission?
Let's see if, okay, we get cargo containers there, okay. So we're both going to take our big Tatra. Find my big Tatra. Use that in a while. Deploy. Let's go, brother. Come on.
Ugh, leave garage. Alright. Coming.
They need us, brother. Let's go. Starving.
The people. They need food.
Tree line.
The beacons are on.
Yes, brother.
Gondor will be here.
Gondor will be here?
Rohan will be here.
There you go. Gondor's the one that calls for aid.
Yeah.
Gondor's the place that hasn't had a king for what? 1,000? 3,000 years? I forget how many years it is between Sauron losing his ring and the actual Lord of the Rings.
Rang. Is it? I thought, do they not have a king? I thought, the dude from the Rangers, wasn't he?
Steward. Well, no. They have had a steward in place for like the past 2 or 3 millennia. And yes, there is the Aragorn, which is the rightful bloodline, but he has not taken up the throne until like the Return of the King.
How did I miss that? Okay, I guess I'll just re-navigate to it later. That doesn't make much sense, but alright. Uh-oh.
Boys
Yeah.
is slow.
What? How many gears do you have?
5.
How are you slower than me? How are you faster than me? I mean,
And
I
then
don't know. Maybe I just got a better engine. Yeah, you slow, brother.
I'll have to see
Also,
what engine you got then.
Well, also keep in mind, I don't have the high gear on this one. I'm only using automatic, but the high gear feels slow for this one.
Well, high gear always is slower than automatic.
Well,
Not always.
Yeah, it is. Its purpose is a fixed high gear, but like the high gear isn't as fast as automatic can go up to. High gear is like usually like 2/3 the automatic's gears. That's why when we have like 8 gears, it feels fast. But if you have like 5 gears like this does, it slows to a crawl. You also see if you go into high gear and you shift into automatic, you'll only shift into like gear 3 of 5 on this.
Are we going to the other map?
Nope. Machiavelli.
Now I got that word stuck in your brain.
really, gang? That's the reason why you didn't give that one to me? Because I didn't literally run into the flagpole? Cool.
Oh, this place. I'm watching you, ants. No. Die. And die. And die. There's another one. I'm just happy it's ants and not fleas.
Ugh. Remind me.
Guessing Actor's gotten fleas from his kitty cats.
We need to get there faster, son!
you doing there, Moisen? I guess that's a good sign.
Where the fuck are you?
You mean right here? Yeah, I need to find some sort of like poison that'll take it that these ants can carry back to their queen and kill their queen.
Come on.
What would that technically be monarchicide?
Monarchicide. That
Oh,
sounds
what
like a
would you-
fake word.
I mean, there's fratricide. That sounds like a fake word.
Is that when you go and you kill an entire frat party?
No, it means it's like
Okay,
killed, like,
apparently
like,
I looked up monarchicide. The only thing that comes up is something called freerepublic.com. I'm going to click it.
Oh,
And it's
God.
woohoo, and the first 16% is in. Thank you all very much. God bless. Keyword monarchicide. Let's click what Free Republic is. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is this place? South Park depicts the Queen's suicide after plot to conquer U.S. fails. From 2007.
What the hell?
Copyright
you-
2000 to 2008. There's a
Yeah.
specific section here for prayer requests. Clickbait, blog, boom, Twitter. This is... There's a Trump tag. Tyranny, Obamacare.
Ah, I see. He found the jackpot.
Simon, I'm gonna just post. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna post it in the thing.
God.
Simon, what'd
Is this-
you fucking send me to?
All I said was monarchicide.
And that's the only thing that came up on Google.
You figured it out. I found it from that guy. We're just getting one of those boys.
We're getting a cargo container, brother. Come on, coward. We're going over here.
Oh, I can't do this without a recording.
Also, by the way, that's regicide. Regicide is killing the monarch.
Well, there you go.
Well, that's the word for it. Moise, where are we going?
You're following me, brother.
What'd I do to you, Moisen? Did I hurt you?
The answer's yes.
Every day.
Keep going down the road.
I'll start
One up.
pulling.
Well, where are we going? Fine, I'll come down. Are we just trying to get out of this pit?
Of course.
Ah. Swear to God, I will kill every one of your children, whoever the Queen Anne is that's birthing these things. All your daughters will die.
You don't want to go low plus with diff lock on up that hill.
Just goes up in automatic. I also don't have Flow Plus.
That okay? I think I may have a different gear set then.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Low and low plus, you know, are very, very tempting things to have.
Oh, Abra's here, by the way.
Abra, hello.
Now you're getting more in my territory, he says. Yeah, we beat a map and we finally came back to Michigan.
Oh no, she's going crazy, boys, and he's happy, and I'm scared of it.
Look at the map.
All right, let's look at the map.
Be
What
very
do you do
careful
this
about that
time?
little bump there, too.
Heckle, why are you on your back?
Because I hit a tiny bump and then I flipped 3 times.
I'm watching on the
Also-
stream. The stream delay's happening. I'm watching. He's driving very fast down the hill. And then he hit the guardrail is what happened. He smashed into the guardrail. That was not a rock, Echo. That's not a small rock. That is a solid structure. Also, Abra's salty. He said, I never realized how much fuel that thing has. Pay to win SMH. Yes.
The big Tetra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot. How much is its fuel tank?
380.
But the thing is, technically the Bandit is also a DLC vehicle, but like, it just gobbles up gas.
I will say, for me at least, I like the Bandit more because it's got so much speed on it.
Well, I also like how high up it is.
Yeah, the Bandits have got a very tall wheelbase.
I mean, at this point, I'm enjoying the Tega here more.
Tega does
I still
what
remember-
Bandit don't.
I still remember when we first started playing this game, Echo was like, what do you mean I'll get the feel for the vehicles? I'm like, we'll see. And now Echo has found his place in the universe.
What?
Well, like, when we first started, like, playing this, Echo's like, you did not, like, understand anything about gears or anything about vehicles.
I mean, I still don't understand things.
I don't know.
Yes,
You're
but you
able
know,
to
but
use
you're
it.
shifting into things when you want to, though, like high gear.
Yeah, but the problem is, I still... Remember that conversation we had about the gears and the such recently? I still don't understand what the fuck they do or are. My shift gears is based entirely off of practical experience going, this works here.
Well, I guess it's all you need. But, like, Echo, you know what a transmission is,
Do you know
right?
what mechanical advantage is?
Both of what you both just said, I have no idea.
Again,
He doesn't know what it-
when you're at like low gear, your transmission is just, your wheels are just hooked straight into the engine. The engine's just turning and the wheels are spinning as fast as the engine turns them. But when you start using gears and the transmission, then that starts changing. Instead of, like, when you plug the transmission in and start going up into gears, suddenly instead of going 1 rotation to 1, suddenly going 2 rotations to 1, or 3, or 5, or 6.
Wait, as we're going up rotations, which direction is that, low or high?
High. As you go up in gears, you gain more rotations per engine spin.
Well, what is that?
Let me
Hold on.
explain
The
it.
engine is running. The engine rotates at, like, it doesn't rotate at a fixed speed because it depends how much gas you put into it, how much you push down the pedal. But the engine turns more and more the more gas you push down the pedal. Right? The gear shifting and going up in gears means the wheels turn more times than the engine does.
Wow.
By mechanical advantage via the gears, which is why you can't, like, shift into 6th gear.
Back up, back up.
Yeah.
So, you in normal gear. Engine do 1 full turn, wheel do 1 full turn.
Yeah.
You go up gear. Engine do 1 full turn, wheel do 2 turn.
Yeah.
Why wheel do 2 turn?
Because
Because-
gears.
Well,
No.
no. Let me explain to Echo this part. It's different size gears. Like if you have one gear that's one size, and then you put a different size gear up to it, the amount of torque that that gear gives off is dependent on how big of the gear is.
Switch out normal gear with big gear. So then engine do turn gear only a quarter of direction, whatever. Gear spin other gear that spin wheel. Spin gear for wheel twice in one engine spin.
I think yes.
I think yes.
Well, it's gear size. It's like there's one gear that goes to the engine, basically. Automatic's dumb. Abra, you can eat dick.
What about low gear?
Hold on. Abra, automatics are just automatic transmission switching. You're using gears the same either way. It's just one of them's controlled by a computer, the other one's manually controlled.
Yes. Yes, there's a difference between manual and automatic, and, manuals, of course, you moving the transmission into the position that you want it to be in, versus an automatic, which does it, automatically.
Yeah. But anyway, Echo, there's one gear that goes on the engine that turns. Then, the transmission has many gears on it. It has one gear that ties into the engine's gear, but then it has different sized gears. And so, when you plug in different size gears, because they're different sized, they can spin faster or slower.
So higher gear mean bigger gear, yes?
I think, right? Is that right, Simon? As you go
think
up?
it's the... I can't remember if... the thing is, I think high gear it spins faster, right, Moisen?
Yeah.
So if it's spinning faster, I would assume that the gear is bigger. Because if it's a low gear, it's not spinning as fast, but it has a lot more strength behind it. So I think a high gear... I think a high gear is... I don't remember. It's
I'm gonna say it's bigger gear. Also, Abra, you do know you can manually choose the shifting a little bit by tapping the shift key. Like if I shift here into low gear, which would tear my transmission up in real life, I go, hey, I want to go automatic. I'm in second gear. Now I'm in fourth gear. Come on, fifth gear. There we go. But hey, I'm slowing down now. I want to shift down gears. Hey, I'm slowing down. I want to shift down to second gear, please. Thank you.
I really just need to watch a video on this at some point.
Be honest, Echo, I have watched videos on how transmission work. They are very complicated, and even I have a hard time understanding it.
Yeah, they're entirely run off mechanical advantage and how the sizes.
If I know what that means.
Do you know how a pulley works?
I have a base.
Do you know how a pulley, if you try to pick up a box, that box will be heavy. But if you use a pulley that has a bunch of different segments on it, and you pull on that rope, the box is very easy to pull up. That's mechanical advantage.
Okay, but I forget the reason why that works.
That's because that's basically the same thing as the gear thing. You have different size wheels that would be the same as a gear in a transmission.
It all comes down to ratios, really, Echo.
Yeah.
No, but why it work? Why pulley work?
Because, if you're pulling up a box, you're pulling the rope a whole bunch of times, but the stress is being spread out.
Over the wheelie bit, right?
Yeah, because the wheels are giving you mechanical advantage.
Okay. Brain registers slightly more now.
Yeah, and like I said, it really just comes down to gear ratios. That's really the nuts and bolts of it.
No, if I start thinking about it that way, I'll start getting confused again.
Moisen, what's the mission? I don't have it selected.
Fuel order.
One more time?
Fuel order.
Heel order.
Fuel order.
Order.
Let's see. Well, loading. I'm here dropping off. There we go.
It's a lot of force to start.
All right. Awesome. Now what?
Also here is a video from 1936 that shows transmissions.
Start a freight car moving. Yet
I will
the
watch it
railroad
later.
man can start the
I will,
heaviest
like I
freight
said,
cars
Echo, though,
easily with the
my
where the
it
wheels
will be
touch each other
confusing because,
by
like,
rounding off the edges.
the way basically a transmission works is very complicated.
Yeah, what like you look like these are like this shows old transmissions. New transmissions have a lot more gears usually.
Well, see, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how complicated it is in most circumstances. It doesn't matter how complicated it is. All that matters is, does it make sense? Does
No,
the line make sense?
I would say no, just simply because I've watched these type of things, and I get confused very quickly. Now, maybe Goblin may not get confused as quickly, but you know.
Because the
That's just
thing
my-
is that my biggest problem with Blender is that it's very complicated, but it also doesn't make any fucking sense. So
If you need to make sense, like when you were like a little kid in school, did you ever play like?
already
have
started.
Did you ever have? All right. Were you ever exposed to playing with any little gears as a kid? Like turn big gear, turn small gear, and you feel like how like it's harder to turn one, but the other one's turning a lot faster.
Also, I want to say if Simon and Echo would quickly look in the room, the bar room, you'll see a transmission. Many gear.
Yes. That's what is in your vehicle, shifting multiple gears.
The engine.
Huh?
Which side is connected to the engine?
Let me look at the picture. It should be the side with the big boy gear on it.
Oh, far left.
It should be. Because that usually tends to go into where the engine is. Maybe it's smaller gears that make it... Yeah, no, it's smaller. No, it's reversed. I was wrong earlier. The gears go smaller because they spin faster as the main big gear spins slower. And that's why you can't like shift down into 6. I mean, that's why like if you're in 6th gear, your truck will just stall out. It's because that little tiny gear can't turn the wheels because the wheels aren't already spinning, and it'll probably break the gears.
Yeah, like if you have a big gear turning a little itty bitty gear, that big gear
Can ruin that little gear's day.
You know, on a side note, it's gonna be hard for us, you know, having any streams after this, to have a stream that is quite as very stereotypically and blatantly manly as this one.
Well,
Because when you break it down, we're playing a game about trucks going through mud, and we're talking about gear count and how car work.
Are we all smoking cigarettes and drinking hard liquor? That's how truckers should drive, hammered as shit.
well, I think I'm gonna go help Goblin.
What?
Are you going down there to repair that vehicle down there?
Oh, we'll see if I need your help. I might not.
He hates me. Doesn't like his friends. Mean. Beats Simon.
What Simon needs to do is he needs to go back to the garage and do what I tell him to do.
Or not. Bye.
He will do as I tell him to do. He will go and pick up the oil rig drill.
How many pips is that? 4?
I don't know.
Oh God. Alright.
Going under. Ugh. Okay, well, that's all that. The fuck is this thing? Why is there a service trailer there? Unfortunate event?
Uh-oh.
Why is that in the same spot that threatening incident was?
We're doing the not the drill one.
Let's see, what quest is it? It is not a drill.
Alright. It looks like it's already... No, it's... Is it?
It's oil rig drill. It's available at the service hub.
Is it already on a platform,
No.
though?
Well, I was going to recover my thing and see if I could change my engine out.
Oil rig... Wait, does that mean I need to get a crane out there to lift it, though?
No, you just load it.
Oil rig drill, SnowRunner. Let's see...
I'm really enjoying this Tega, though. Unlike the Azov or whatever the fuck we looked at before, this one's actually good at its job.
Looks
Oil
like it's a
rig drill
5 pip.
is 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go do it.
Come, my son.
To be honest, I also got a high saddle here, so let me get myself a thingo. Let's see, 5. Why?
I got a better transmission.
Alright, so...
I like how Abra's screaming, "Get a semi-trailer! Get a semi!" Simon's doing that right now, you little fuck boy.
You're so mean to Abra.
I'm getting the steel beams.
So mean to Abra.
He deserves it.
Okay, what have we got?
By the way, don't forget you can get like a there's one semi-trailer that's like more pips, but it's like easier to handle.
Oh my god.
So like yeah, choose what you want.
Do you think I should go for another one?
I don't know. I don't know what you have. What's up, Goblin?
Did you want to see what I have? It's a wide boy.
Hold up. Another one? You keep losing oil in the fucking river, you fucking troglodytes.
I'm gonna save that one for later.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
there's-
feel like that right now.
There's the super heavy one, Moisen, that has 8 pips, but then there's the wide flatbed that has 5.
Whichever one you want. I'm just saying there's one that's like I some of them are easier to handle than others. And they have like more pips than you need, but it's better to have that one because it's easier to control. But it's up to you what you want to bring.
I guess I'll just find out.
Just whichever one looks like it'll be easier to drive with.
Fucking ants, die.
God.
I'm just killing ants left and right.
Maybe you wouldn't be killing them left and right if you had actually dealt with them properly.
Echo, I sprayed poison. They're still here.
Simon, where are you
Yes.
going?
Maybe they're coming from
Hold up,
outside.
Simon, where are you going?
I was going to get the drill bits. Is that not where? Oh, it's the ramp flatbed.
No, the drill is the service hub over here.
Hold on, let me look at the map. Black River drilling oil rig.
Echo, do you want to help?
I might. Oh,
Yeah, okay, good. There's one more thing we need to get. We need to get the construction rig semi-trailer from the factory.
okay, well, you're not explaining what I need to do.
Okay,
Which one? Which
go-
one are you doing?
we're doing not a drill,
Okay.
and we have to get... I'm getting metal beams, Simon's getting the oil rig drill itself, and if
Which is
you
a
go to
Black
the
River.
factory in the top northeast, you'll get the construction rig semi-trailer, and I think that's going to need a high saddle for it. I think.
Also in Black River, apparently.
Yeah, it's in Black River.
Now, let me clear my route. We recover. Oops. Cover. Main. Global map. Black River. Where would I need to go for that?
All right, Moisen.
Yep, go grab that thing, and then we'll get going.
Well, I'm saying you're in my way.
No, I'm not.
I thought I'm going to Black River.
Simon, you're really not paying attention. Keep
Moisen,
going.
it says- All right.
Simon, you're not checking the actual objectives. You need to get the oil rig drill, and that's at the service hub down the road.
But there's not even an icon for it. That's so annoying.
Yeah, it is at the service hub because it's locked out until I deliver the metal beams. It's a sequential mission.
I'm kind of with Simon on this because it's making it was making it kind of hard to see where the fuck I was going as well.
No, you just click on the thing like construction rig semi-trailer. It takes you to the factory. When we go to the drilling site, it's like, hey, here's the drilling site.
Oh wait, I need a saddle. I think I can buy a saddle on this. Yeah. Hopefully it is a high saddle, because who otherwise?
If it isn't, you can blame Abra,
All right.
as they
Okay.
said high saddle. Oh, you coming with us?
What?
I thought you go teleport
Oh
back.
no,
in.
this is just an easier path for me to take.
Huh? Oh, you're gonna go north way across the thing, aren't you?
Yeah. Because otherwise I have to go through a bunch of fucking mud, and I don't want to deal with that.
I think you took a wrong way, Goblin.
Yeah, wrong
He's dead.
way. Yeah, that's what happened. I went the wrong way.
Oh, he's gonna just drive. He doesn't like the hill. He's just gonna drive down the mountain.
Falls down the hill.
We'll manage.
So take this big boy down to Black River, right?
Yep. Just coasting down here in neutral. Who even needs gears? Oh, Jesus! I do, apparently.
Famous last word.
That was dangerous.
Poison, do you need to latch onto me?
Agreed, Blumpy. I did indeed nail it.
He nailed something, apparently. Perhaps a tree.
Ah, I see my winch is going crazy because it's the fake winch.
I really hate that. And it's only on the one truck, too. I haven't found any other truck that has a fake winch. Hello.
Oh. Just vanishes in front of the goblin.
Yeah, people do that a lot.
Let's see. That's going. Oh, I know where to go.
Abra said, how did you not take any damage? By being a god? Also, yeah, I did indeed nail it. That was just my stopping point. You guys are about to see some high-level gamer moves over here.
I thought I just saw a badger running in the game, but it was a bird.
That's a very big difference.
It was running away from me. Well, I guess flying away from me, but it looked like it was running. It's all about point of view.
It was running in the sky.
My question is, Simon, are you going to take the left up there, or are you going to go straight all the way through town and take the long way?
I did the long way.
Yeah, I think I'll take the long way, too.
Wow.
I don't want to risk this big boy.
Understandable, brother.
Meanwhile, I drove down the mountain hitting several trees.
If you're a goblin, you don't know how to no, you don't know how to drive.
This has been thoroughly established.
Trucker's mouth opens up, goblin crawls out.
It's my
Oh,
human suit.
The gob crawls in, the gob crawls out.
The mental imagery.
This way.
Take the rover. I don't know what you mean, take the rover. I'm taking this.
He wants you to take a dog with you.
I can put Lucy in the passenger seat. She'll be right there, be like, woof, woof.
And then bite you.
And bite me the whole way there. I have to fight off dog while I'm going up a mountain. Like, hey, she's biting me!
And make the game more realistic.
Abra says we have better trucks than him. Yeah, we do, because we went to Russia and we bought the good shit. We got a direct line to the good stuff.
It was why we left Black River, went to Russia, and then came back.
We're like, yes, let's go to Europe and get good vehicles. Because we have taste.
It's not even about taste, it's about objective.
Russian trucks are indeed objectively better. Hi, high school! Something detonated. Something on me.
I always like doing these really, really big missions like this with like moving giant cargo.
Abra's like,
think
do
that-
the hard route. No, we're smart, unlike you.
Abra's like, I want to see suffering. I'm a Belgian after all.
Wait,
Yes.
is that a key difference between the quote-unquote standard and Belgian waffles?
Yeah. Why do you think they're so hard? They're screaming in pain. And pleasure.
Oh no, BDSM waffles. That would probably turn up with a very different Google search result.
Took a wrong turn, Simon.
Ah. What? No. I'm going the right way.
Okay, you take your route. I'm going to take my road. I'll take the high road, and you'll take the road, and I'll get to Scotland right before you.
No. I almost messed up again.
Oh, nope, wait, no, I fucked up. Poison's always right.
Not always.
I want to see you suffer after I spent an hour doing this mission yesterday. It sounds like you're not as smart as we are. So what all I'm hearing is they should hire our trucking company and not Abra's.
Partially because they're paying the same price for 3 employees.
Yeah.
Only one of the employees is actually getting the trucks from the certain missions.
Only I get accreditation for this.
But then, Eckel and Simon are stealing.
Embezzle money and then buy the trucks.
Yeah. Commit wire fraud.
Okay, well, my truck is in position.
Oh, you already get the thing?
What? Get the thing? What thing?
I'm confused.
Is it that thing?
You should be able to pick it up at the factory, right?
Okay, now question. What am I picking up?
Okay, the construction rig semi-trailer.
That's cool. Is it that thing?
I don't know if it's already on the map. It doesn't look like it, but it might be. It might just not showing up right.
That's why I'm saying I'm in
The construction rig semi-trailer looks like a gigantic box with showers on top of it.
showers. Oh. Those are part of the trailer? Oh, that's weird. Well, I'll see if it'll let me pick it up, but
It should be, it says the factory makes them.
No, I see what looks like it. I'm just not sure if it'll actually let me pick it up.
Abra's saying, why are you going this way? It's legit harder and longer. I thought you wanted us to suffer.
Make up your mind.
Moisen, you're taking the wrong way. This is too easy. No, Moisen, this is too hard. Abra says it's already on the map, so yeah, you just gotta pick it up, apparently.
Delivering it to the drilling site.
Yes.
Okay. Let me plan right.
Did you see that fucking MLG Pro Gamer move right there, stream? That's right. I did just cause my trailer to unload and then tipped it back over and reloaded it. That is indeed a pro gamer move.
He did it on purpose, too.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
And you can't prove otherwise.
Or I'll fucking sue ya.
America.
Boo, boo, boo.
Turn on my weekends.
You just gotta go over here. Where's Simon at? Oh, you're still back there.
It is not easy to turn this thing around.
It's not easy being green.
It's not easy being.
It's easy being mean, though, and I know all about that. It's also fun.
Tell me.
Why does it sound so easy to breathe? On TV, can't you see? Why it sounds so easy to breathe?
I'm kind of sad. You haven't done the smoke my ciggies, smoke my cigarettes lately.
Well, I haven't had a choice to. Like, there's not a whole lot of smoke my ciggies moments happening. Also, I'm waiting for the part where Abra said it was longer and horrible. This has been a smooth drive this entire time. Abra, when's the bad part coming? Because I'm here already. Abra, where the fuck is the hard part? Or are you just bad at the video game? I'm cheeky.
Poison.
He's being a molly.
I'm vibrating. So you can tell I'm excited.
Right? Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Scene.
That could have easily been very bad.
I didn't know I was going to play a scene there.
Imagine when I get there.
Kill the fences. Free the oil rig.
It runs away.
This,
You okay there, Goblin? Making a lot of noises.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm having to maneuver very specifically.
Oh, I saw. I'm looking at your stream right now. You're like on a light pole there.
In a way that doesn't really make much sense.
Abra, where the fuck are you? Tell me where the hard part is.
He has to know.
Is it when I uninstall the game?
You're so mean to Abra.
Or is it just you suck?
There we go. That was weird.
Now I have to wait for my friends to get here. Mostly Simon first. 'Cause he took a wrong turn and took a very long time to turn around.
I was delayed by getting my trailer thing caught on a power pole.
By the way, just so you guys know, this is the last mission of the night. Because it is 1:30.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
It felt like it. After all, the sun's going down.
Yeah. Leaves truck. Umbilical cord slides back from the fucking seat and comes out with me. The meat suit I have puppeted walks around, tripping because it doesn't know how to walk properly. Screeches because it doesn't know human language. Stumbles back into truck, becoming once again part of the whole of the truck pod. Drinks blood from sippy cup.
Specifically a sippy cup.
Of course.
Inhuman screeches.
See, the honks, the different honks, are not the different trucks. They're the meat suits going honky honk.
Yeah, no, they just open their mouth and like it's like fucking the body snatchers. But you okay there, Simon?
I got stuck in a little bit of mud, just trying to wedge myself out, but I think I may be a wee bit screwed.
I'll come
as far
back
as
then.
Winching points are concerned. I'm gonna try.
Which is... There's my
I think I see what happened. I think my trailer might have bottomed out.
Well, 2 Tatras can pull out anything.
It's not wrong.
Come up the road, so watch out, friends.
There we go. Maybe. We'll see if I can get past this dirt hill. Hey, I think I may have gotten it. I think I did it. The trailer bottomed out in the dirt, and it really screwed me over. You can see that like little point where it dips down. Let's see if we can get this bad boy delivered.
Let me tell you, this trailer thing is fucking unruly.
I can imagine.
It's got like this platform on one side. It's very stupidly designed.
You should fold that up.
I wish I could.
These will help with pulling nickel.
I don't think so. It's just mostly when it gets stuck on random shit.
I see him, he's coming.
He approaches.
Okay.
Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on his way.
Can you push? Careful. Push slow. I think there's like a single branch here that keeps stopping it. Because, you know, it just has to have the giant stupid thing in the way.
Those fucking fighting game hitboxes, I'm telling you.
By the way, I'm about to drop the drill off, so...
Okay, let's wait a second then.
Oh god, teleportation.
That was quick.
It was also a giant fucking thing. What the hell was that?
That was a drill.
Creepy.
Oh no, he's scared of drills now.
It's true. Come on, you fucking bitch. Okay. I think that was enough.
I think you're right. I think it was just stuck on like a little tiny branch.
I hate that so much. Ah, now I'm blind.
Blanco.
Come on. Up the hill.
I'm pushing.
I can tell. Switch to high gear. Don't you trees dare try to stop me.
They just jump out and lunge at Echo.
I mean, Joe. Up. Let's go back to that. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, Echo's got the big chungus.
Yeah.
He's
Why
got
it's not a fucking problem.
he's got the hyper big chungus.
Ugh. Those are tags on E621.
Oh no, hyper. Need Echo gas.
Yeah.
And he's got a big boy on there. It's even got a working light on it.
One.
Single working light.
We
Neat.
did it.
Back in business. Let's spin up those drills. Much appreciated. When's the hard part start, Abra?
Look, it's even visible on the map. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Big.
I wish that there were more fucking tasks like this that actually changed the overworld map and shit.
You get them sometimes, but not too many, unfortunately.
Okay, I have now recovered to the garage.
Ants, please stop.
Ants.
You're missing what's going on here, though.
Oh, that's
What's going
fine.
Oh, never mind. I fell.
on? Yeah, he fell over. I see him. He's crying.
I was going to try to climb up the oil derrick.
Its name is Derek.
Here, real quick, I'm going to at Abra. When does the hard part start?
So mean to him.
Alright, brothers, we did good today. We got ourselves some oil going. We got the first site of oil drilling constructed. It's looking good. Eventually, we're going to be heading back to Larska. Then we're going to... We already finished to Bear. So we're going to Kola and Yukon and Wisconsin and Amur. We're doing good, brothers. We're making progress.
It'll all the tasks.
Now, we have been playing for over 60 hours total. We are slowly working through this game. Again, I cannot imagine playing this single player. Because I feel
That'd
like
be
it
hell.
would take you about 1,000 fucking hours to do this.
Yeah.
Because if we want to just calculate how much we've done, we have done one map and then like half of this map. And that would be fucking 180 hours.
That would be miserable.
Abra loves it because he's German.
He's
Okay.
like, yay, vehicles.
Yeah, yay vehicles. Anyway, it's time to go to bed, stream. Good night, stream.
Good night.
Good night. It's recyclables over there.